Marie Castillo.
This is Two Men Up with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike's hot. It's Monday, Albuquerque. You know what that means? That means there were 12 NBA games and 6 NHL games over the weekend, and there was a UNM spring game for football. And I hosted several different fundraisers around town, but the only thing I want to talk about is Savannah Bananas, boys.
Oh, man, I got my potassium on over the weekend.
Oh, good one.
I double dip, baby. I went to both.
I went to one because I had to host that Denim and Diamonds. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I want to hear all about it.
We had a whole thing. We had a
Great
whole
cause.
Weekend of stuff. It was a lot of fun. Jake Cassio with us. Jake
Howdy.
Jake.
The banana fever is here.
Then and Isaiah on air Johnson producing for us. I don't have headphones on because I showed up late to the studio and left them in the car. So Isaiah, I can't hear you. This has been the best start to a show ever.
Yeah, that you can't hear Isaiah. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
That's a bummer. I'll translate. Isaiah, say hi.
Hello, Fred. Nice to see you too.
Oh God, I can't repeat that on air. I'm not gonna say that to Fred.
Man, I didn't know you speak jive.
This is a family show.
This is crazy.
I've seen Airplane a couple times.
Yeah, so that's a good one. Isaiah, you ever seen Airplane? You have to do hand signals. He's not seen it.
Never.
Okay.
He did
Great
very
movie.
well. Thumbs down.
Here's
well
what
done.
we need because we have 24-year-old Jake Cassio.
25 now.
25-year-old Jake Cassio. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And then 25-year-old Isaiah Johnson.
26.
What we need to
26.
do, Van,
26.
Okay. Well, here's the point I'm trying to get
We
to.
both had the under.
Yeah, we both with less on prize picks. We took less on prize picks. By the way, promo code KNML, you can join us in our prize pickers. You can be a prize picker with us.
Your boy's crushing it on Prize Picks. I'm like one pick in my lineup away from being once again a self-made thousandaire. But your boy is treading water. He is swimming.
Prize Picks always gets me every single time. I don't stand a chance with that app.
So there's a feeling that I have when I'm playing that lovely game almost every day, is that they're personally picking my lineups and sabotaging me one Van Nunley.
Yeah, I think they do that for every single person in the nation.
Your boy, Jalen Brunson, had Prize Picks in his ear during the game. he had a secret
on Saturday or
he had
Friday.
a Secret Service style earpiece while he was hooping, and he's like, "Hey, Van's about to hit real hard, so you need to choke in the first half to make sure that he'll never come back from this."
Jokic goes out at the half or whatever the other day, and you're like, everyone's 0.5 more across the country.
Yeah, it happened with Damian Lillard the other day. He had 35 in the first half and then scored a single point in the second half.
Just chilled.
Yeah.
Just relaxed.
Hey, because
didn't need him to play.
No.
Hey,
or Giannis.
These games were close.
Yeah, this was a great weekend.
This weekend's basketball was bad.
No, it was
I was into
good.
It.
The Knicks-Sixers game was 10 for 10. So much drama.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Minnesota Suns game was so much fun because Anthony Edwards became a dog, which he already was. And then don't even get me started on that OKC Pelicans game last night.
Anthony Edwards legit stepped out of the phone book this game.
You guys,
he better follow.
No, Michael Jordan traveled in time. That was okay. That was Michael Jordan out there, man.
They are indistinguishable.
That is his son.
Okay. Modern technology with sports science and diet and weights and blah blah blah. They don't have the same body. They have the same face. I want to see the 23andMe, and I want to see a DNA test now.
They have that gambling addiction gene as well.
Okay. Really? Now I didn't know that. I didn't know that about AE.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards. He goes like every weekend and bets like $10,000 at the blackjack table.
It's not that much.
Okay.
For him,
it's not that much.
But every weekend it adds up.
He's always playing the game for money. He's always playing the game for money.
Yeah, he's a gambler.
That's okay.
It's 52 weekends a year. I mean,
$520,000.
Of what? I mean, what's he making?
Still, not a lot. Not a lot for him. Still, not a lot.
Yeah,
after taxes, he's making like roughly like.
Well, and you're talking about only losses. Like, are we saying he only loses?
Yeah, good
like,
point.
We're not trying to be
fair.
Does he lose on the court? I mean, I'm not trying to say he's going to lose on the felt.
Yeah. What if old Ant's out there Rain Manning Vegas? We have no idea this whole time. Maybe they don't let him play single deck blackjack anymore. How would you know?
They go, "Excuse me, sir, you have been you are not allowed at this casino." And he goes, Are you mistaking me for Michael Jordan
Again? Oh man.
He makes $35 million a year.
Hey, did Isaiah laugh at that one? I couldn't hear. I don't have headphones.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
The chuckle, that smiled a little bit.
Yeah. He half smirked.
He'll get into it one day. Celtics, well, they won't be touched.
Well, until they play the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh, okay. Bold.
Yeah. They got a weak opponent.
Whom?
What?
The Heat?
Okay, yeah.
A Jimmy Butler-less Heat?
Well, I didn't know if you were talking about the Knicks have a weak opponent or the Cellies.
The Knicks do too.
Oof. Oh man, famous last words.
Joel Embiid is hurt. He almost took himself out of the game. Did you see that self alley-oop that almost destroyed his MCL?
I think gravity almost took him out of the game.
Okay, the Knicks, we're a real team. We're gonna go far.
There's no Stop saying we. There's no basketball until Thursday.
No, there's basketball tonight.
All right.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing.
So,
yeah,
I was about to freak out. I was like, where are my Lakers?
Yeah, it's pretty much every night now.
Yeah, I got a little tip off at 5.
Some of these games start hecka late. This Lakers Nuggets game starts at 8 Eastern or 8 Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
No,
yeah,
8 Mountain.
Yeah, that's a 10:30 start on the East Coast.
Oh,
that's
God.
crazy.
That's gonna get over like 2 a.m. on the East Coast.
Oh yeah,
doesn't matter. Jokic and LeBron, they will be watching.
Love LeBron.
People will stay up.
I love
their
LeBron
bedtime.
too. He just doesn't stand a chance.
They were in it, I thought, on Saturday.
Yeah, they were crushing it in the first
They were
half.
in the mix.
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell ruined all the momentum.
No one was.
Yes,
Yeah,
did.
D'Lo
Mhm.
ruined it all.
They were in a good rhythm, and then he gave the Nuggets
Cavaliers
that.
blowout. Timberwolves blowout.
The Cavalier game was interesting.
Kind of limped.
Well, the
along.
Cavs had a comeback.
It was pretty chippy that game. Mo
It
Wagner.
wasn't. I mean, sure. Yeah. Started off really rough for him. The Celtics started the game 17 rip. Is that what it was?
They had a franchise record for most 3-pointers made in a game.
Saved it for a good time.
The Clippers will never get love, and they might not lose a game until the conference finals.
They did that damn thing without Kawhi.
Yeah.
Well, James Harden decided to show up for once.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, also bummer. I did pick more for James Harden turnovers. It was my lock of the weekend. It failed.
If you're only going to play 16 games a year, they might as well all be playoff games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the smart thing to do.
All right. So who's first night? Magic and Cavs. Okay. 76ers and Lakers as well. Or no, 76ers and Knicks. And then Lakers and Nuggets, Suns and Timberwolves. Okay. That's tomorrow. So just the 3 tonight.
Yeah,
Trying to do 4 games on a Sunday is a lot of games.
It was a great way to spend a weekend.
Good for them.
I really like the less on James Harden tonight because after the game he had, you 100% know he went to the strip club. How far is like a good strip club from the Garden?
Ooh, that's a good
quarter
question.
mile.
Yeah, like just right there,
Yeah,
right?
It's right there.
Yeah.
From experience, I can tell you this. Here, I'm gonna pull it up.
Go on.
Prime James Harden on the Rockets, though.
I feel like
Yeah, I mean,
diamond one.
but this ain't prime James Harden right now.
He was all in the strip club back in those days, though.
Still is.
Oh yeah, and he was still dropping. 50.
I'll find it for you. Keep going though.
He's statistically better when strip clubs are within an area of him.
50, 12, and 10 incoming.
Okay. Depends on how lady stayed up.
Rick's Cabaret is right there.
All right.
So yeah, Rick's Cabaret.
How many stars does
Shout
that
out,
have?
Rick.
It has 4 3/4 stars.
Okay. Do they sell chicken wings?
I'm assuming.
Man.
Yeah, maybe it'll be there.
All right.
It's
So
New
the only
York.
the only thing closer to the Garden is a Walgreens.
Okay.
So
Only a Walgreens is closer to the Garden than a strip club.
it's 6 city blocks.
Oh man, that's like a 12-minute walk.
That's not far.
No. He was there. And he'll be there again tonight.
505-246-0610. Friend of the show, do you have any strip club insiders in New
To
York?
Rick's?
Yeah.
They definitely know what. Like
They're not
Rick's,
playing in New York, though.
Oh, that's a good
They're
point.
playing in LA. And then they'll be playing in Dallas for game 3.
I don't know why I was looking up the Garden. I should.
Yeah, I think. Are you thinking he's on the Nets still?
No.
Oh God, I did look at the wrong one.
Yeah, I totally pulled up the wrong thing.
Also,
there's gonna be clubs in LA.
Yeah, because
LA for sure. That's a no doubter.
There's one at like the airport in LA. Like you just,
yeah, I'm pretty sure the airport just is a giant strip club out there.
It's where you know where you park there. That's where it's at.
They're just all hungover.
Cheapest long-term parking I've ever had. Well, now I feel dumb. Do you think?
I think that was me. I think I planted that seed.
Yeah, you might have done it.
Yeah.
Do you think if you say you do the staffing at the club next to the venue, you know what events are going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you base your staffing.
100%.
Okay. I want to believe that if James Harden calls the nearest club to wherever they're playing, and he says, "Hey, whatever, it's a Monday night game. Monday night traditionally not the A squad traditionally."
Mm-hmm.
He calls and says, "Hey, Braddock, we need the A squad or whatever." What's the name of the guy from A Team?
Yes, I got you. I got you.
I'm really trying.
Yeah.
I looked at Jake, who's like, he won't know.
I know the new A Team.
Rampage Jackson. That's what you're going to say.
Yeah, exactly.
The one. Good week.
I'm trying to find out where James Harden lives in LA, and then we can pinpoint the strip clubs around that.
Oh, logistics are no object to James Harden.
No.
Yeah.
Well, he might not want a late night.
No.
I think that's traditionally the culture of it. The later, the greater.
He was home by 2.
Write that down.
Yeah, I agree that he was home by 2.
Did she hide an air tag in his bag? Say, what are you doing?
2 is the universal time where it's like, all right, even if I'm on terrible timing, I'm gonna be home by 2:00.
He lives in a Rivercrest.
Sounds fancy.
I'm
Places named after like geographical anomalies in the area are usually nicer.
Yeah. Neighborhoods that have their own crest are usually pretty nice too.
It's not the name of the block, then projects. The numbered street, then projects. He's not there.
Numbered streets are the best streets to live on.
Numbered streets?
Yeah.
Where's this identity coming from?
I mean, I live on a numbered street here.
All right, you're not helping.
No, it's not the one.
Yeah, and anything in New York with the number on it is just easier to navigate around it.
Well, I think statistically, both the best places and the worst places are on numbered streets.
I think statistically, except for Albuquerque, every street that's Martin Luther King Jr. Ave is the worst street in any city.
No, it's not the worst, but it's not. They're not traditionally put in like
good
certain
areas,
neighborhoods. Yeah. They all kind of do them weird. I think I've found state streets are usually pretty poor. Like those are like bad parts of town. University streets are usually a little bit better because you'll find lots of cities name streets after universities or after states.
Yeah.
Lots of them name streets after like types of trees or minerals. Also, do you guys know the number one like street name in the entire country? This street is the most used street name in the entire country.
Main Street.
I'm interested.
You get first?
It's not.
Broadway.
Veterans.
And it's interesting you guys said all three of those because the answer is second. There's more second streets than any other street because there are Centrals and Mains and Broadways and First, and they split the difference.
Right.
But there's always second.
When you're in a city without a first street and you're on Broadway, you know where you are.
Correct.
Yeah, it's like when you're on the 14th floor in a tall building, like I know I'm on the 13th floor right now. You're not fooling me.
That's a weird superstition.
Yeah, isn't that dumb?
I believe in it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do.
This is par for the course.
Yeah. Like that's why a lot of casinos don't have a 13th floor. That's where all the mainframes are.
Okay.
What's a mainframe?
Like a computer. Like a big computer.
I like it.
That's what manages all the slot machines.
Those not called servers? Am I being dumb?
Server mainframes.
Did you just combine the thing?
You just said, you each said a thing, and he went ahead and smashed it together, made a new thing.
Maybe that's the proper terminology.
Jake's like, hey, servers at casinos bring you drinks and cigarettes.
These are mainframes.
Yeah, these are mainframes. Tons of NBA this past weekend. I guess the NHL has started
It has.
and their playoffs.
Yeah,
are
that's
here
exciting.
already.
I just
Yeah.
learned that over the weekend that there's hockey.
And
Cool, man.
I got some futures alive on that.
Is it about Winnipeg? Because that's the only team I saw that could play.
Winnipeg, the Oilers, and Toronto. Oh, I got all
Canada.
Yeah, all Canada. I do it every year.
All Canada.
My home and faithful
Bets.
land.
It's bets. Your home and faithful bets.
Mhm.
That's what futures are.
Uh-huh.
Forrest Stolting is going to join us today on the program. That's going to be a lot of fun. He's going to preview everything going on at Isotopes Park this week. Van and I are there on Wednesday with the program. We're throwing out the first pitch, man.
Yeah. You
got another-
what you're gonna toss yet? You gonna throw a heater? A little off speed?
I haven't thought about it.
Yeah. Same.
You should go for the knuckleball. No one does that.
Yeah. Some knuckles.
Oh.
Double knuckler.
What if I do like the Rob Gronkowski and just spike it into the ground?
That'd be sweet.
That'd be super sweet.
Yeah.
Also, pro wrestling this Wednesday night at the Historic El Rey Theater, Duke City Championship Wrestling. It's-
DCCW.
Yep, the Spring Slam is this weekend. or
Special
this week.
hump day.
Special hump day show.
Yeah.
Wednesday wrestling. Ooh, write that down. I like that one too.
Mm.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
WINS.
So we have a fun day of radio. Jake, we might need your help.
Yeah, hit me
so
up.
in the morning, wrestling work, like Rihanna.
Mhm.
And then like production for wrestling, go over, do radio with Van,
Mhm.
throw out the first pitch, run back to the Historic El Rey Theater, create the most entertaining pro wrestling experience humanly imaginably possible.
Is what I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Recover wins Thursday.
I actually know some of my buddies are going to this one.
Ooh.
So I've seen the ticket sales.
Bring IDs.
DCCWtickets.com. Also, keep in mind, I own this thing. It slides money into my pockets if you buy tickets. DCCWtickets.com. I think all the seats are gone. Like, I would have to confirm what I just said, but if they're not, it's very close to being correct what I just said.
The seats are fantastic. You're close to the ring. Great action. Hey, great angle. Great angle to watch wrestling. But where it's at is by the bar with
There are
me.
5.
Let's be brutally honest.
There are 5 seats remaining. DCCW.
The most fun is right next to me at the bar.
I agree.
So guys, standing room early is just fine.
I also kind of like the balcony.
It's fun up there.
Yeah,
And this is the last GA one
I heard the Balkans are beautiful this time of year.
this time of year.
it is actually.
We're going with a super fun VIP table setting moving forward for the May show because it's our birthday bash. You in the head. So that's our May show, and that's going to be some fun special changes.
Are you gonna have a bottle service? Bottle girls.
Yeah, why not?
Excellent.
Yeah,
I love it. Sparklers.
on our champagne.
Yeah.
When actually, I need to see. First of all, you have to be properly licensed, but I would like for you to saber off the top of bottles.
Mm.
For
Yeah.
people. Yeah. So if possible,
How do you get a permit for that?
sabering.
Mm-hmm. Live in Buffalo.
I think
Nice.
the knife has to be only so small. Like it can't be a certain length.
Airplane rules.
This sounds made up, but I'm really into it.
Have you ever seen anyone saber a bottle?
Yeah.
I've
Wow.
never seen it.
You can't use the long sword, that's for sure.
What is a long sword?
You clearly don't know your medieval history.
I'm not a swords and sandals guy.
There's a longbow. No,
Longbow is British.
longbow. Yeah.
So is the long sword and the broadsword.
I don't know.
They were very progressive.
Yeah.
They had swords for broads at that time.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tell you about the weekend when we get back. We're not a big recap show. Normally, if we're like, it happened over the weekend, it's too far gone. Let's preview what's next. But our weekend was such a banger-filled one, including time at Isotopes Park, including time at the Pit, including time with a couple fun organizations, raising a lot of money to help people. So we will laugh with you as we recap that. Van, do we have anyone besides Forrest today? I don't have the rundown in front of me.
No, not to my knowledge.
All right. So one special guest this afternoon, Jake Cassio, will be carrying the program as I have to go find a pair of headphones. Isaiah, welcome. It's okay that I can't hear you.
It is.
Maybe in the future.
I would like you to be able to hear me.
Again, I'm not going to say that to him. That's awful.
Thank you,
Don't.
man.
Don't say that.
Keep it safe.
He's not that bad.
We also have the best social media post of all time going up during today's program. It's 2 Men on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
The sports animal. Hell of a weekend for the boys. We didn't stop going the whole time.
It was go, 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 go for you guys.
Yeah, man. We always, I mean, that's honestly, that's how we roll. That's baseline us. We always got something to get into. Now, how was your weekend, Jake? It's just all NBA for you?
It was a lot of NBA. I snuck some hockey in, had to.
Okay.
I'm really jealous. I did not get an opportunity to go to the Savannah Bananas.
Because you're a working man.
I am a working man.
You're a working man.
I was at the bar.
Also, the Bananas sold out in a
Fast.
day.
Yeah.
In a day. They sold out 2 shows in a day.
And I've never seen so many people wearing yellow jerseys.
Oh, it's all over town.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. You couldn't go anywhere without seeing Bananas gear.
Okay. We'll unpackage all of this on the program today, but let's talk about merch real quick. Saturday and Sunday, the merch line for the banana booths, there was like 10 different merch tents.
Wow.
Human beings as far as the eye can see in every tent. And there were 2 little party animal tents too, who kind of crushed it. But I can't imagine the amount of merch, like in just poundage, not even the number of shirts and jerseys and baby shirts and, dog onesies that they sold. I want to see in pounds.
Yeah.
How many they sold,
or how much they brought with them and how empty those trucks.
It's got to be gone. It's
all gone.
They got to reload before the next spot.
They were less 1 extra large shirt. I know that for a fact.
You copped one. You copped some merch.
You already know.
I saw that you guys also interviewed local Drew Gillespie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When I played high school baseball and had an at bat against him, that's when I realized I don't have a chance of ever having a career in this.
Okay. Okay.
We did a really, we'll throw it up during the show actually, but we did a really fun social media thing with Sadie's and the Bananas. It was a lot of fun. So went really well. Hung out with Holly Holm a little bit. She
we got a quickie already up right now.
Yeah, she crushed a beer, I heard.
On Talk ABQ. At Talk ABQ on Spotify. Instagram. Talk ABQ on Instagram.
I got some fun interviews from that too. They'll be part of our soundbite at the Isham Dental soundbite of the day.
Ooh.
So we'll get that over to
A lot of sound bites.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. So we got the owner. His name is Jesse.
Jesse.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Was he in his yellow suit?
He was.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I think always.
Yeah, I think he just lives the gimmick.
Yeah.
And then we got a guy named Coach Rack.
Yeah.
Who was very good.
He's a dude.
He had a home run on Sunday.
Sick.
Yeah, pretty good little baseball player. We got that, and then we got the dancing umpire. What?
Okay. You could point to anything and say that was the best of the weekend.
Yeah.
The dancing umpire was my dude. He can get down. He is limber for a big boy. He is a large, sturdy man with a giant beard, and he could get it.
He had a big bellers.
Big bellers.
Oh, that makes it even better.
Oh, yeah.
Bellers.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah, I now have headphones on. How are you?
Oh, Tum-tum.
I'm doing wonderful. How about you, Fred?
Oh, okay. Using your grown-up voice this week. Just wonderful, he says.
He's looking very professional today too.
What's up? You got it. What's up with your drip? Let me see it.
Oh, he's gonna get up.
Light.
Okay. Oh, you got a polo on. The whole thing. God, I can't tell you the last time I wore a polo.
Not even on the golf course or anything. I know you don't go out there.
That's it for me. Golfing.
You got a collared shirt on now.
Oh well, this is different. It's not a polo.
Are you being serious?
I wear collared shirts almost every day.
Grow
I'm a
up.
GD adult,
Yeah, what
Jake.
are you doing, man?
Come on. And by the way, baseball jerseys are not button-ups. Okay, Jake? When I say wear a button-up to work, I didn't mean a Mets jersey, bro.
I thought it was just called white
I'm
guy
double
clothes.
jerseying today.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Your look today sucks.
This is a great look.
I'm gonna use my words, Van. The second you think that I'm lying
Mm-hmm.
or over exaggerating, you cut me off.
All right,
Okay?
you have the floor.
All right. So of the traditional Mets jersey you can get, this one is a weird, terrible alternative one.
Okay, go on.
It's not the blue.
These
it's
are
not
classics.
The white. It's not the orange.
Mhm.
This is the one you get. What's less than the discount rack? The clearance rack.
If Daryl Strawberry never did blow in it, miss me with it.
Yes. Yeah. So this is
I'm sorry, I decided to choose clean, sober living style players to represent.
This is team colors on all black baseball jersey, and the contrast, it's terrible. I mean, there's not another verbiage here. It is bad.
This is a great contrast.
Okay, and then
underneath,
thank you for that. I was about to ask you to do that, but unprompted, you ripped the baseball jersey open to expose a basketball jersey,
a black Mets baseball jersey, which they don't wear.
Yeah, they do.
And then underneath is a New York Knickerbockers jersey.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, not John Stark, so it doesn't matter.
Julius Randle.
Ah,
because we're playing for him.
Yeah, clearance rack again. That's what. Okay, and then on top, where it gets even worse. I would call that a Bubba Gump style hat. I don't know what other
the rope hat.
Rope hat.
Yeah, and it has what I would believe is a rejected logo for the New York Knicks.
It's not a team store purchase. The hat isn't. The jerseys are.
Yeah, these all suck.
And Lululemon shorts.
Well, okay. The great equalizer. He throws on some Lululemon.
And I got some beat up Uptowns on right now.
I don't know what those last two things
an Uptown girl.
But your outfit's terrible. And then we have to top it off because God forbid you walk around without your money on your neck. To what I'm gonna assume is costume jewelry.
This one is a lot more legitimate than this one. Okay.
So it's a Buffalo Bill logo.
Yep.
And then the other one is like a quarter.
It's a St. Michael medallion and a Italian horn.
Oh, you're really stressing those things. You're trying to your family. Like I can tell they don't approve of you wearing that.
This was a gift from my family.
Yeah, in an effort to save you.
Yeah, which one day will happen.
I got one retort for you, Fred.
Yep.
For Jake's baseline, he looks fantastic today.
For where he's traditionally at, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. The double jersey look is very
It's a stretch.
I applaud the effort.
Isaiah, if you saw this clown fool walking around, like what would your energy be about this, like on the streets?
I would know that he was a very, very passionate New York fan, but I wouldn't I personally like the black and blue combo.
Thank you. Thank you. See, that's a man of fashion right there.
Today's I9 Varsity, the I9 Varsity of worst jersey combos of all time. That's today's I9 Varsity, the I9 Varsity of terrible jersey combos. Got that one written down.
Okay. I got it.
Terrible.
I know what your first pick is going to be.
I already got mine filled up. I immediately thought of all of them.
Terrible jersey combos. We continue our weekend recap whenever we get back. We are going to preview the NFL draft at length this week, so that'll be fun. That is starting on Thursday. Should we go back and cut the clip of when you said Zach Wilson was going to be good? Should we cut that from a couple years ago?
Actually, I never said anything about Zach Wilson. I'm still leaning on the Justin Fields hot take that I had that he was a real NFL quarterback.
You thought the other one was good too. The kid who's in Dallas now.
Incorrect.
Trey Lance.
Yeah, you thought Trey Lance was the truth.
No, Justin Fields was my guy. Trevor Lawrence was like a no doubt talent, plug and play. But out of all those other quarterbacks who are all on different teams now, big Justin Fields guy. Thought he was the right-handed Mike Vick. I was very wrong.
Which one is the one that went to South Dakota?
Trey Lance.
Yeah, he sucks, dude.
Yeah.
He's also only played 3 games.
Is it that many?
I don't think he's played a lot.
I mean, it's 3 too many as far as the Niners are concerned.
He hasn't done anything in Dallas.
The only quarterback I think I've ever missed on was the kid out of Mizzou.
Drew Lock.
Because I thought Drew Lock was going to be
lukewarm. I was lukewarm.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be the truth. Well, there's 6 of them.
Are we going to go back far? Are we going to Are we going to go back far enough to mention your hero, Ryan Leaf?
So that was before my time.
Okay.
Because I wasn't, and yes, he's my hero now, same college, all these professional reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm a big second chance guy.
Same.
Yeah. I like a redemption story.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin Fields will get that in Pittsburgh.
I think so. Because, good Lord, do I need to be redeemed.
Because I'm with you on that Justin Fields take.
Thank you.
Zach Wilson is also with the new team. We'll tell you who that is and how that happened. Lots of sports talk. And also, we're not even through Friday of the weekend yet. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
said. What he said.
Is this French?
I believe so. I think it's French and backwards.
Dang.
Are you familiar with DJ Screw?
Shout out Houston.
Mm-hmm. H-Town, baby.
Be our guest. It's all the French I know.
Enchanté.
Mm-hmm.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais à la ma cuisine?
Oh, whoa. Dang, Pierre.
Friday, Van and I did the program from Hollow Spirits. That was a fun little flashback.
Yeah.
Then we hosted and this was a lot of fun. We hosted the Beard and Mustache Throwdown. Hosted, participated. I don't know what to use. We didn't host. We just participated. So I got off the phone today with they. So for autism on the spectrum, they raised over $3,000.
Yeah, baby.
That's awesome.
So let's go. I noticed there were no donations from Santa Fe Brewing.
I did not know this event was happening.
Not a listener to the program.
And I'm sad my mustache was not able to compete.
Yeah.
You'd have won. The mustache game was weak.
That was the weakest category.
Yeah.
That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Fred. That my mustache would have won.
Against terrible, it was a bunch of prepubescent girls up there. You just stomped them.
Yeah, let me tell you how bad most of the
won.
Most of the competitors were fantastic. Most of the categories were well represented. The mustache one was so bad.
Yeah.
They asked me to participate.
That's how bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I have the most belligerently average solid 6 mustache in the history of the world.
I gave you a 7.5.
Oh,
That's too
my
high.
goodness.
When they asked my co-host, I said, "Ha! Van Punzel?" Ah! That's what I said.
Does the ends of my mustache hang down?
I fell and bumped my head in 1986. What?
Okay.
It's a good one. Saturday, Van and I went over to the Pit, where the cluster here of radio stations are doing Project Heart Start.
Doing some good work out there.
Whole bunch of people learning CPR at the Pit, so that was a lot of fun. We enjoyed that. Thank you to everyone in the community who came out and supported. Thank you for those in attendance who were lifesavers themselves. The Albuquerque Fire Department was there.
Yeah.
We saw they administer CPR, Jake, to a person at the CPR training.
Wow.
How meta is that?
That is very convenient.
They call it Inception.
If you're going to need CPR,
Do it at a
tell you
CPR
what,
training.
do it at a CPR training.
And now is the policy still 100 beats per minute, like to the staying alive?
I staying alive.
I'm more of another
Staying
one bites
alive.
the dust guy, but whatever.
Oh, is that 100 beats per minute too? Okay. Good to know. Because I would prefer to sing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, you don't want them to stay alive? Like you're actively trying to sabotage the poor person who needs CPR? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just a catchier song.
Also, we don't want them biting dust.
I staying alive.
We should pick a third song.
Of 120 beats per minute?
Yeah, staying alive and biting the dust probably shouldn't be in your head battling at 100 beats per minute when you're performing CPR. On
Well, staying alive is
person.
better to have in your head.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. It was a cool event. Lots of people came out. I mean, like hundreds of people.
Yeah.
So that was a blast.
Our community just got safer.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you could do Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Oh, that's way better.
Mm-hmm.
I only knew the words.
Or Hips Don't Lie.
Ah.
I do like that.
Okay.
Ooh, baby, when you talk like this.
Uh-huh.
You make a woman go mad.
Crack your ribs now. Start breathing.
Oh, okay.
I've been through this before. I think I've talked about this on air. I administered CPR one time to a person.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
It's awful.
Super scary.
Yeah, I would never want to be in that situation.
No, did not want to be in it.
On both ends.
Yeah. I don't know if I've told the story in detail on air or not. It doesn't super matter at this point. But I can tell you the date. I can tell you like exactly how it went down. It was so scary and stupid scary. And the sound of the first compression is like it's like cracking a bag of walnuts.
And it gets worse.
Yeah, those were knuckles.
Okay,
that was
those were
not
knuckles.
it.
Not even close.
And then and you put the thing on the
defibrillator.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And it's like I don't know, left tit, right rib, or
And you got to put some on the back, right?
something. No.
You
Don't move.
can't roll them over.
Can't roll.
Don't root.
Gotta leave their
Okay.
head. And there's a
First rule.
there's a like a bottle you put over the mouth.
Mhm.
So anyway, so the things like stand back, beep 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 beep, shock advised, and you're and then like compressions, and you're I, and then so you got to do 30 of them. At least when I was doing it, I don't know what the new standard is. So it's 26, 27, 28, 20, and then old boy's chest goes, and it went from like just completely like
flat.
Yeah, well, collapsed to like not collapsed at all. And it was like watching the Undertaker rise. You know what I'm talking about? It was like,
Of course, you compared a successful CPR administration to wrestling.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a great analogy.
Thank
I
you.
see it all in my head now.
Yeah.
And I see you there just sweating it out, and you're a hero.
Yeah. Ooh, baby, when you talk like this.
You know what he felt like? It's like when Cody Rhodes walks out from backstage. That's how he felt.
Cody Rhodes is in the new Naked Gun remake. Did you see that?
Oh no.
Cody Rhodes is starring.
Oh God. He's not Nordberg, is he?
He's Nordberg.
Oh no. Oh no. Cody Rhodes is Nordberg?
How sweet is that?
You know what this means?
Pam Anderson's in it too.
Oh.
Cody Rhodes and Pam Anderson in the new Naked Gun. Reimagining.
Hey, shout out to Pam resurging the career.
I don't know if her career ever went away.
Just a different direction.
Yeah. Look up her number of Google results. I bet she's up there still.
Yeah, you
I mean,
gotta
she's probably
tell
still
me that.
traumatized from what Borat did to her. I mean, that was awful.
My wife.
Pamela Anderson, I love you.
Pamela.
You ever see Borat, Isaiah?
Nope.
No, it's not for the
Whoa,
culture.
my God.
No, it's not for the culture.
Nah, put that
No.
one at the top of the list.
Seen the commercials.
Yeah. He's like, I saw Life, though. Oh, okay. Cool. Stupid. We continue through the weekend whenever we get back.
Do we?
It's a Monday. We get 3 hours on a Monday. It's long form comedy today.
Mhm.
Really going after it today.
Well, at like a certain pace. I mean, it's like a Monday pace. Isaiah's over here doing his best Garfield impersonation. Like, I'm trying to like make this thing work. You get that joke?
I didn't get the Garfield one.
Yeah, I don't get
See,
that one.
boys.
I didn't see that either.
It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Our Isham Dental Soundbite of the Day. We'll do that next hour. Today's I-9 Varsity is the I-9 Varsity of Terrible Jersey combos. We'll do that as well. We'll do that in 6 o'clock hour. Got a bunch of fun interviews from the weekend, all Savannah Bananas related. We'll play those throughout the course of the remainder of the program. Those will be a lot of fun. So Saturday, I go over and do these interviews and get some stuff from the Bananas. It's cool. It's a fun media thing.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have never really broadcast for pro teams before, but the weird thing about a pro team, you're like warm-ups or practice or whatever. This, Isaiah, you'll know about this a little bit from your collegiate playing days.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes hate shirts, and like I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sun is bright here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
take advantage of the time to tan.
okay, so I do hear that. That
Mhm.
one does make sense to me.
It's
You
hot.
get your vitamin D.
Not just
I did not
potassium,
mean it like that.
Not just
I did
potassium,
not mean it
banana,
like that.
Savannah banana.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To me, just there are people around. That's all I'm trying to say. Just it's a little weird. It's a little weird. So I did these interviews with primarily shirtless guys. So there you go. Just so you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So whenever we play them, envision me fully clothed, standing next to top free individuals.
See, you should have taken your shirt off and matched their energy.
Level the playing field. Very smart, Jake. Yeah.
Well, fun fact.
Yep.
Due to my, I'm in a different age group,
Thought you
than
were gonna say
Fred
melanin.
and Van.
Don't have to rub it in.
Yeah.
But due to my social media, what I noticed, and this could have a lot to do with why they may have been shirtless.
Yes.
But I was aware that they were in town because I worked here, but also probably every single female posted them on their story. So I would imagine.
I did see a lot of that as well too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would
Yeah.
imagine maybe the shirtless act is playing, just playing to the crowd
So-
a little bit.
How about this? The cover of the podcast for next hour is going to be me and shirtless Coach Rack.
Okay.
And then we'll see if we get any.
Oh, the coach was shirtless too.
Complaints.
Well, his name's Coach Rack, but he's
Yeah.
he's just a guy.
Mhm.
Not complaints. We're gonna get like thirsty listeners.
Usually these days when players are shirtless, it's because their equipment and merch was made by Fanatics. Fanatics, of course. Yeah.
To it. So Saturday night, I go to host Denim and Diamonds for the Rio Grande Down Syndrome Network. It's over at the Sheraton in Uptown. Absolute banger, most fun evening in the history of all time, guys. So it's myself and 300 of just some of the most kind, caring individuals in the community, and a lot of their family members who have been affected by the syndrome. And I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever had more fun. I don't know if I've ever laughed more. I don't know if there's ever been a more love-filled, less pressure room than the one I was in for Denim and Diamonds with the Rio Grande Down Syndrome Network. I prepared, I was ready to go, and then when the thing started, it was only laughter, boys. Like it could not have been a better room. Big thank you to everyone who was there in attendance. I could read off every sponsor, but there's no reason. Raised that night, silent auction, 50-50, and live auction, boys. Raised that night with myself and the help of the live auctioneer over $100,000.
Wow,
my goodness.
So there we go. So that was the big one. Plus sponsorships and ticket sales over $200,000 in total. So that's approximate, but you guys get the idea. Rio Grande Down Syndrome Network, absolute banger of a Saturday, absolute important adventure and endeavor. And thank you today for including me. And I don't know if I helped at all, but I don't think I heard it. And that is good
Bonus.
because it is the most money they have ever raised for the network. And they use that for what? They help individuals with Down syndrome with continuing education and starting small businesses. And,
that's awesome.
Yeah, community empowerment and kind of all those things that go along with that. And Van, you're obviously a million times aware of this. Jake, you're probably not. Isaiah, you're probably not. A lot of the friends of the show. I have a nephew who has Down syndrome, and he is the coolest. And he's 5, but like, if you'd asked me about this thing 6 years ago, I would have told you I'm not comfortable. I don't know if I'll be able to represent it well. I don't think I have what it would take to do a good job. I'll tell you right now, because of my nephew Wyatt, I have been so fortunate to be exposed to that world and his family that loves him and surrounds him, and the care that has come from Rio Grande Down Syndrome Network, because he was a direct recipient of their love and compassion. So how fortunate I am to have been in a position to be able to help those that are helping others. So thank you to thank you to Danielle, who reached out to me and set that up. Thank you to Crystal. Ben, you know Crystal from the Albuquerque Young Professionals Association.
Sure.
Friends help friends. Also, friend of the show, Sasha Leninger, who has hosted it historically, but she was at the office. She gave her blessing to me to be a part of that. So that was a big deal. So yeah, like over 200K, boys.
That's a great day in the office.
Sweet. Pretty
Amazing.
sweet.
Nice.
I did read the little pamphlet you posted on Talk ABQ.
Oh, they put Wyatt in the flyer.
Yeah, I saw that. I read that.
It's so sweet, dude.
Yeah.
The Sheraton does so good. That's like a banger venue of doing stuff. I think Sunday night they hosted the like shoot wrestling like Hall of Fame induction for New Mexico that night. So they just they're doing tons of cool stuff all the time.
All.
Lots of sports talk after the break. It's been a good day so far.
Yeah, baby.
2 more hours.
I'll do it.
Know where I'd rather be.
After the show, I'm going over to the historic El Rey Theater to build a wrestling ring. We got a big show on Wednesday night.
Stoked.
DCCWtickets.com if you want to come be a part of the action on Wednesday. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Clear.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
Psst, hey, listen to this. Did you know you can get a new 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-E? You can get over $20,000 off and get 0% financing for 72 months. It's at Malloy Ford in Los Lunas, but don't tell them I told you. Go to MalloyFord.com.
Traffic right now dealing with a couple of different crashes. Eastbound I-40 between Coors and Rio Grande. That crash affecting your left lane and shoulder. Obviously, you're going to want to stay to the right to get around that. Then Paseo eastbound, right at Jefferson, we've got a crash that's blocking your left lane and shoulder. You're going to want to be really careful going through there. Backups forming quickly in that area. Elsewhere, right now, southbound I-25, Osuna to Montgomery, we're dealing with slowdowns. Westbound on I-40, traffic moving a bit slow between 4th Street and Coors. Northbound I-25, Gibson to Central, dealing with some slowdowns there. Westbound on Paseo right now between Jefferson and the river, traffic moving slow there. And we still got slowdowns going on right now southbound on Coors at Irving.
This report is sponsored by USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. I'm not going to sit here this morning and tell you that was the greatest opening weekend of NBA playoff basketball ever. In fact, you know what I will tell you? It was actually pretty horrible. And I'm going to ask no one in particular, no names mentioned, the commissioner. You had us sit through that entire boring, monotonous regular season just to give us more of the same? Are you kidding me about that? Other than last night's Thunder Pels tilt, could the rest of these games have been any less interesting or any less competitive? When the product should be at its absolute best, it was actually at its worst. One good game the entire weekend, and the Pels didn't even pull off the upset over the top seed in the West, OKC. But at least they gave us an actual reason to watch to the end of that game, pretty much unlike every other game this weekend. Hopefully this thing gets better quickly because it certainly could not have started off any worse.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The Sports Animal, proud to be a Cumulus media station, even if they're not that.
I'm going to go ahead and edit here.
Now betting for the Sports Animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2.
Okay. You're sending an email and a link to the chat?
Slow.
Okay.
Back circle. Amory Castillo. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike's hot.
What football team does Zach Wilson play for?
Historically or currently?
Currently.
As of a day. Today.
Okay.
The Denver Broncos.
What? Why?
Yeah. Well, Sean Payton finally got his guy. Am I right?
They just did like a late round pick swap essentially for him.
It's wild. And they're paying half of his salary to get out of town.
Who's paying it?
The Jets
What?
and Broncos are going halfers on Zach Wilson's contract.
He sleep with Aaron Rodgers' mom?
If he's got a chance to, he would.
I don't know if Aaron Rodgers would care about that. He doesn't like his family.
Good point.
Good point.
Yep. You know what? A lot of times you don't do good on this show. Right now, you're bringing the heat.
Trying.
He says I'm trying.
Yeah, Zach Wilson, he's going to have the quarterback competition out there in Denver for whatever rookie they draft.
Okay.
The Broncos were one of like 6 teams that only had 2 quarterbacks. So I guess it makes sense to have 3 quarterbacks. It doesn't make a lot of sense to have 4 quarterbacks. Zach Wilson was a number 2 pick.
Wild.
He had a good last year of college football.
He seemed like he was competent when he was playing for BYU.
But that quarterback draft class was weak. Except for T-Law.
Mm-hmm.
And he still might not be anything special.
Ty Law, he ended up doing pretty good.
Tyronn Lue.
Oh.
Well, I know why they did this move. It's not play on the field.
It's for the jerseys.
It's jersey sales.
Amen to that.
Yeah, jersey sales. Like,
which are
they got rid of a Wilson. You bring in another Wilson. Keep hitting print, baby.
Does he wear number 3?
number 2.
He will next year.
Oh, he's wearing 3?
He better.
He better.
Yeah. Who's gonna get rid of all those jerseys?
Yeah, what do you?
Not Fanatics.
Yeah, true.
We just got them. They're sitting here.
Yeah,
sitting right here.
Have you seen those new jerseys yet, Fred? The
Which
Broncos ones?
They have new ones?
Yeah.
Stand by.
They're egregious. They are so bad.
They're throwbacks?
The throwbacks are awesome.
Throwbacks are fantastic.
But like the new jerseys that they...
Oh, these just came out.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
5 hours ago. God, you need to get a life. Like, I'm not trying to make fun.
I just get notifications all day on my phone.
All right, I'm pulling them up.
The new uniforms are
I also
trending
do-
harder than Zach Wilson. That's wild. That's so funny.
Yeah, they added like little mountain caps on their sleeves and then like little like arrows or something like on every single number. Like they're covered in little things. They're not just like empty numbers now.
Everybody's going to start to do that.
Yeah.
Everyone's
The
going to start.
gradient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like little shapes inside the numbers.
And then
watch, the NFL is going to go the way of Fanatics with the like flush jersey, like not even like sticking out above the jersey. It's going to be all part of one.
Yeah. And then
They look like Chargers jerseys.
they're trying really hard to do something, but they are ugly. I'm sorry, Broncos fans, that you got to deal with that for the next 5 years.
I'm sorry, Bronco fan. There's not a lot of them.
Well, now that Peyton Manning's gone, yeah, they all went to the Chiefs.
Hey, good thing they didn't change the logo because a lot of people have been upset about dumb tattoos.
Oh, dude. I'm finally getting my eyes on them. UTEP's jerseys are better than these. These look like what you would make people who are red-shirted on UTEP wear.
I think I've mentioned this. This looks like whenever the JV team doesn't quite have the right amount of jerseys, they just like throw whatever together. I like jerseys that don't do one color, like top and bottom. I like give me 2 different like colors of uniform. These are not the business though.
And then on the helmets, they added 5,280 on the at the very like
Thoughts
front of them.
in a moment.
So they're really leaning into that mile high bit.
Who wears number 80? Everyone.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these.
No, these are not working.
No, so now they're stuck wearing these for 3 years, right?
5.
Is it 5 now?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Is the stadium at exactly 5,280 or is it the city?
I think it's the city.
Well, depends on where you are.
There's like a seat in there. There's like that's Coors Field. Coors.
I'm assuming they do the same thing.
Coors.
And by the way, no one is getting it exact. Like that's your chair The chair in Coors Field's not exactly 5,280. What did you do? Did you drill straight all the way down to sea level and you measured it inch by inch? Is that what you did?
Do you think that's how they do it, dummy? That's not how they measure that.
Okay, how do you get it exact?
Satellites.
Lasers.
Like Dave Matthews said.
Friggin' laser beams.
Satellite.
Satellite.
In my seat.
Have you seen?
It's not exact. It's dumb.
Have you seen the new Texans stuff?
Texans are better than these.
Oh, yeah, well, agreed.
Yeah,
The
Texans are better
H
than these.
is 10 for 10. The old English H.
Yeah, Texans are significantly better than these. And I was like super ready to roast the Texans.
I think teams should just stop trying to go new school with jerseys.
The Raiders are the best one.
Yeah, classic, timeless. You can switch it up.
Yeah, don't mess with any of those guys.
The jersey thing's an interesting conversation too, because I saw some idiot on Twitter today that was like, "Hey, Caitlin Clark outsold in one day the Dallas Cowboys." And I go, "No, she didn't.
Slow hanging fruit.
No, she did not.
She 100% did.
What? In what?
They sold out every single one of their jerseys.
What is this measurement stick though, dummy? Like
it's satellites.
But I don't think they're talking volume. I think they're talking percents.
Well, I'm saying that's not how it's presented though. Like that terrible linebacker Micah Parsons was the #1 jersey seller last year. #1. There's no way she sold more jerseys than this cat in the entire
Maybe
year.
in one day.
So what is that measuring? Oh, okay. On the debut day? Wild. You want to know when Duke City Championship Wrestling sells the most tickets? The day they're released. Like that's not this. Like stop internet trying to get me fired up. I'm all fired up about it. Oh, dang it. You did your job. Did it real good. You made me feel bad about a reasonable opinion. Caitlin Clark is not more popular than the Dallas Cowboy brand. That's all I'm trying to put out there. Like, don't try to convince me otherwise, internet.
I believe every word of this.
She has potential to become something bigger.
No. Then the Dallas Cowboys, look up value of things.
The Cowboys are the most valuable franchise in the whole world, including all franchises, soccer, European, everything.
Even more than Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Hey, don't listen to Isaiah.
No, that's not true.
The Cowboys are not more popular than Europe.
Fact check it. They are the most valuable franchise. They're the richest.
They're like 7.9 billion or something like that.
Also,
actually, I think it's 8.9.
We've had this conversation about the phrase fact check it on this show. This is not KKOB, so I need you to not bring that energy over here.
Okay, I won't fact check it.
Thank you.
I'll just tell you, and you should believe it because I'm
because you're an expert. Because that's why.
Yes, we're experts on this show.
You're not some terrible right-wing caller telling me how I need to do my own Aaron Rodgers research. You need to say they're more popular than Europe. That's what you have to say. The Dallas Cowboys are worth more than Europe.
All of Europe.
So stretch is what you're saying.
What parts of stretch? There's definitely countries in Europe that the Dallas Cowboys are worth more than.
Yeah, I actually saw a thing that if you added French or a European country to the United States and made it a state, all 50 states would be worth more GDP wise than them.
Which European one?
You could do France, Germany, Italy, all the big hitters, Britain.
Isaiah, fact check. Those are all in Europe.
I think
I don't know what fact check means.
Britain isn't anymore. They're part of their own thing. They left the EU.
Yeah, they're not part of the union.
Yeah.
That's what, hey, scabs. Get out.
Fact check.
They had a picket line fence. Good for them leaving the union. They seceded.
We need you to pull over right in the middle of this tunnel, and we're going to make sure you're able to pass.
What kind of European are you?
Hey, Jake and I have been running the segment a little bit because Van has been tirelessly looking for Caitlin Clark.
I've been looking at this European thing, actually.
A lot more interesting, isn't it?
How much more are the Dallas Cowboys worth than Europe? Because after Isaiah said that, I immediately believed him, and I believe it has to be true.
Well, I said franchise. So like any other sports franchise in the whole world, the Cowboys are by far the richest.
But then you also said Europe.
Yeah, like in Europe. So like because they're huge in soccer over there. And a lot of times people think that soccer is just way bigger than the NFL, which it is.
Hold up though. You said soccer and then you specifically said Europe. So I thought you were saying all of Europe, which I'm very much behind this idea.
Yeah. The Cowboys are $9 billion now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So How do you find out the value of European countries?
I mean, just think that's wrong.
Do we have to go out GDP?
In my very quick research,
Yeah.
none of that is true.
Rome itself could probably compete.
All right, here we go. So
Like if you want to say like you want to compare like
Sicily, Venice, nah.
California, Texas, or Florida
Sicily is
to a whole
part of
country in
Italy.
Europe, yeah, that's true. But like you can't just West Virginia is nowhere close to France.
there are a bunch of mountain mamas like in these.
Uh-huh.
All right, hold on. So we said 9 billion. Is that what we said?
Yeah.
Okay, so the EU is worth roughly $20 trillion. Okay. So I'm doing the math on it now. How many zeros are in 20 trillion, Van?
That would be 12.
10, 11, 12. Okay. And then there's 27 countries in the European Union. So we divide by that. So that's 74 billion. Okay. So they are a little short.
Just a bit.
Yeah. They're like $70 billion short of a European country. But they're still worth 1/7. I want to be very clear on that.
That's still good.
That's pretty
That's
impressive.
good.
The Dallas Cowboys are worth 1/7 of the median of a European Union country.
But some of the countries are like the size of Rio Rancho.
Cool.
Like
I'm pretty sure the Cowboy Stadium is bigger than some of these countries.
You're right. Luxembourg is the size of like a KFC Taco Bell.
I have the name. Are you ready? So this is from gov.uk. Okay. Austria
Well, how legit is that?
Okay.
seems legit. Right. And I've heard of some of these, so I'm not trying to be difficult.
I'm happy for you right now.
Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, the Republic of Cyprus. No clue where that is.
Cyprus is by Greece.
It's a hill. I know that for a fact. Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, spelled wrong, Ireland, Italy,
Okay.
Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta. Like the name of like a poor immigrant in like a old timey movie.
I think that name's on Ellis Island.
Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, and Sweden. And then there's the European Economic Area, which includes Liechtenstein, Van. So you were out. They're not in the EU. They're in the economic area.
Oh, what did Liechtenstein do?
Whatever, the same thing
I'm
Norway
worried.
did, because they're on the outside looking in.
Well, they want Norway. Norway wants to be independent.
Now, hold up. Switzerland is neither. So they're not an EU or EEA member.
They're just a country.
Yeah.
In the continent of Europe.
Dang, dude.
Just over there cashing checks.
Hey, don't forget
and
about
being
the Vatican
neutral.
City. Okay.
We
City
did,
state
but it says they're not in it.
in the Union.
Caitlin Clark is the Switzerland of the EU. Making an impact.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty Swiss. Sweet.
So the Indiana
Swisher
Fever is Switzerland of the WNBA, or just Caitlin Clark,
The Indiana Fever are about to win 12 chips in a row.
and they're gonna launder money for us because that's what the Swiss do for us.
Excellent point.
It took me a minute to catch up to you, and I'm
Yeah.
completely caught up in agreeing.
Yeah, that's why the jersey sales are so well.
For the money laundering.
Yes,
Now it all tracks.
Caitlin Clark is really just like Sam Bankman-Fried.
That is going to miss a lot of listeners.
Yeah, no one knows who that is, except for us two.
That's only internet important.
Mm-hmm.
But I will go as far to say is she's basically Robin Hood.
Is she
Taking-
stealing
but
for
she's-
the poor and giving to
Yeah.
the rich, or the other way around?
The other way around.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's stealing from poor people in Indiana who bought all these jerseys.
Especially Gary, Indiana.
Oh, Gary's got it rough.
Yeah, economically.
Yeah,
Well,
Except for,
socially.
except for Freddie Gibbs. Shout out to Freddie Gibbs.
he's from Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Whenever we get back from the break,
That makes a
Forrest
lot more
Stolting
sense.
will join us. It's 2 Men On live in studio. We're talking isotopes. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This
Forrest Stolting joins us on the program. Forrest, welcome.
Good to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Isotopes are back at home this week. The baseball didn't leave over the weekend. The Bananas were here. What kind of experience was that for the Isotopes to be a part of?
Oh, it was really fun, man. I mean, it was such a completely different environment than we're used to. And so it's kind of good to see a whole new act come in here and just kind of showcase their skills and their talent, because they certainly, whatever they do, they own it and they are great at it.
When you say act, you mean because we didn't watch them warm up. We watched them rehearse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, they call it, it's not game time, it's showtime.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
What's the story of the Bananas coming here?
Good question.
I think they wanted to expand west. And they've never been to New Mexico before. And they're obviously, trying to hit every different part of the country. And it's a big market. And we succeeded in their expectations, I think.
It's like the Beverly Hillbillies. Same story, really. Just,
yeah, there you go.
Not far.
No, I'm gonna head out west with my.
We got oil. We got oil down south.
And east.
Yeah, them their parts.
And them there hills.
Thank you. That's the one we wanted. But the Isotopes return tomorrow to baseball action.
Let's go.
Mandatory off day today. Big rehab this week.
Huge. Yeah, Wednesday night, 6:05. Los Angeles Dodgers, two-time All-Star, 2020 World Series champ, right-hander Walker Buehler is scheduled to start on Wednesday. 6:05 start, as I said. Really looking forward to that. It'll be his 5th rehab start, so he should, pitch 3, 4, 5 innings. I know when he pitched against us 2 weeks ago in OKC, he pitched 4 2/3, 6 Ks, a couple of hits. So, he'd be out there for, a number of innings as long as everything goes well, as long as the Topes don't, hit him for a few home runs, which we're always hoping.
That's what I'm
super into that.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, Albuquerque's number one. It's a Topes town, baby. Like, don't even step to
In
us.
this order: number 1, DCCW; number 2, Isotopes baseball. Everyone knows
that.
But besides Topes fans, the most prominent is probably Dodger fans.
Has to be. I mean,
there's going to be a lot of blue and white on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, even at Dodgers, Sugar Lane games, you're going to see a whole bunch of Dodger blue out there at Isotopes Park as well. So I would expect we'll see a lot of Dodger blue on Wednesday night.
See, my favorite part about Topes is seeing everybody in different jerseys.
Oh yeah,
and like kind of just counting how many teams I can count out.
All the random jerseys you see, like, this guy hasn't played in 20 years, but there's this, just some guy repping his jersey right now. Yeah, it's so cool. You're 100% right about that.
That's not the only jerseys you're going to see on Wednesday. You'll see a bunch of 2 men on shirts.
Oh,
yeah.
2 men on merch. Boys throwing out the first pitch on Wednesday.
Go.
We're inviting you back again?
Yeah, I told Fred to throw a knuckleball.
Can he? He can't do that.
I can do it.
As long he's going to throw a ball better than 50 Cent ever could. So
sure. I mean, that's a low bar, though.
Low bar.
That I will easily step over. I'm gonna rap when I'm out there too. So
what are you gonna rap?
Sure Dylan's
like
not
a
present?
Present.
Yeah. a sandwich.
They Jake, normally whenever people throw out the first pitch, usually it's one individual. Van and I always do it tandem.
I love that.
But they just walk you out like in front of the mound or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, here's your fun moment." They put security with me because of how I behave. So,
or because of how much of a high valuable person you are.
No,
definitely
not even close.
The one I said.
Yeah. I keep a close eye out on it too.
Yeah, he could do anything.
Not quite sure what's gonna happen next.
And I just start like going off course. You know what I mean? They're like, "Hey, go to the pitcher's mound." I'm like trying to get to the hose.
They're gonna have to put on one of those backpack leashes on you.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That's a super good idea.
Oh god, he's really into it immediately.
I don't hate that.
And it'll be like a little monkey.
What if I do a fancy wind up and then a big pitch, but at the same time I'm doing it, it's the green chili, red chili taco race to home plate at the same time? Do you think that's doable?
I'm not really understanding what you're trying to say there.
Are you trying to hit them?
I'll say a no.
When does the green chili race dry cleaning come in? Can we wear those to the mound?
That's a very good question.
Well, they're real, obviously.
They're real sentient vegetables,
like Orbit. They're all real. You know.
I know that about Orbit.
What are you talking about?
It's not a costume.
No, this is like the green chili lives and breathes at the stadium every day.
You think I got a chance?
No.
What do they look like underneath there?
I can't disclose
seeds.
Information.
Seeds. A lot of seeds.
Green. No, you know what you should do, Fred? You should balk on your first.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Was anybody going to know? Like, who's going to know you're going to?
Everyone's watching. I steal the show.
Well, the ump rings them up.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
just give the ump like $20, and when you're doing it, just
He's not even out there.
call
Yet. That's the
balk.
problem.
Oh, that's a good
They
point.
don't come out there till like 6 o'clock.
Now, over the weekend, I learned a bunch of new cool ways to throw a baseball. So what if?
Man, golly, you're right about that. Behind the back, under the leg, like it was unbelievable.
They made no look easy.
Yeah,
and I go, oh,
my favorite was behind the back catch. He'd bend down, look back there. That is tough.
Not just like your buddy tossing you one.
It's just,
and you do it like in the center field on the warning track doing it.
I can't imagine.
Very impressive.
The one that got me was when they would dribble it.
Oh yeah.
So they would
go between the legs or behind the back.
Yeah.
Crossover. Yeah.
I was like, is the professor out here?
Jake, last year my shtick was I kept shaking off the catcher, giving me signals on the first pitch.
You didn't like the pitch.
And he was not giving me signals at all. I was just shaking my head, and he was wondering
who was your catcher?
If I was having a seizure.
Well, I remember the Isotopes weren't prepared to send two people out.
Yeah,
there's just like one person.
That's always the norm.
Yeah, and
Why would you
somebody
do anything
else. Yeah, somebody else had to be like, oh, who are these two clowns? But then to like grease up the pan, you guys also sent some kids out there with us.
Yeah,
and that
smart.
made it better. And then Jake, so afterwards we do it, and then I go and I have the kids like sign the ball for me and stuff, and I'm like, you guys are famous. These kids are like, can we go back to our dad?
I don't want to do it.
I don't want to be around this man.
Is there fireworks this week? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, first two fireworks shows of the season, Friday and Saturday.
Ooh.
All before our first two Little League nights of the year, both Friday and Saturday night as well.
Little leaguers love fireworks,
and their parade beforehand. I mean, that's what they live for, dude. Go on the big field, getting see what that's like, seeing the just the awe of Isotopes Park.
And they point at the field and like, that's where the guy used to weight bench in the outfield. That happened at the Bananas.
Hey, I got good news for you, Jake. Tomorrow, I know you're young and poor. Tomorrow is Dollar Dog Night.
Let's go. Now, Forrest, have you participated in the 999 challenge?
I have absolutely no idea what this means.
9 innings, 9 hot dogs, 9 beers.
I will not do such a thing.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
I don't like my stomach too much. I don't want to throw up.
You are in
character
amazing
and
shape.
integrity,
You know?
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you do all those wall sits for 5 minutes, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
Got him.
It was 3 minutes. We were going for 3.
Was it 3 minutes?
Yeah, it was,
yeah.
well, really, it was a minute and 20
Yeah,
seconds.
it's a shade under halfway there.
Yeah.
He almost Bon
But
Jovi'd it.
We're gonna try again in a month, and
okay, I like that.
We'll
Right
see
on.
just
Hell yeah.
progressively if I can hit 3 minutes.
Hell yeah.
You know, we could like check today.
We could.
Oh, I'm definitely not getting it today.
No progress made.
So all right. So boys throwing out the first pitch on Wednesday. Dollar Dogs on Tuesday. What is Thursday?
Well, Walker Buehler as well on Wednesday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, baby.
So
scheduled rehab on Wednesday from Walker Buehler. That's why you come out to the ballpark.
Here's
of course.
Now, hold on.
With the boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here- and here's the brilliance of Walker Buehler. Okay. Early start time, 6 o'clock, because when there's a day game the next day, you have to have X amount of time.
Yeah.
Whatever. None of this really matters. But you go out there, you watch Walker Buehler pitch.
Bueller.
You go out there and do that. And then you, as soon as he leaves the game, you immediately leave and go to the historic El Rey Theater and watch Duke City Championship Wrestling. And you get the best and most of all worlds. I love this plan.
Sure, then come back to the stadium on Thursday morning for 11 o'clock start.
That's what me and Van are doing.
You know, I will 100% be.
Yes.
I am not missing a day game all year, except for the first Sunday. Besides that, I'm not missing another day
11
game
of them
all year.
So
I've been
fixing
to every day game this year.
Love that.
Easter
you forgot
and Jackie
to-
Robinson.
Yep.
Yeah, you forgot to get my punch card, by the way.
Yeah.
My day game punch card.
How dare you?
There has to be a punch Van joke here.
Often.
Nice.
Go on.
Your favorite part of the weekend with the Bananas was what?
Probably the Holly Holm moment.
That was cool.
They came out and did their thing pre at bat. They both chugged the beer at home plate, and the first pitch, whap, up against the scoreboard for a home run. I mean, that is just
really cool.
That's
poetry in
cinematic right
motion.
there.
Yeah.
If you check our social media, we just posted our collab we did with Sadie's and the Savannah Banana.
mean, I was there right behind the scenes. It was, in action. It was great.
We didn't
Great
have to
content.
invite a single person to eat Sadie's salsa. They came running.
Yeah.
They heard that. Oh, the salsa, and then they just flooded us immediately.
Thank God you guys weren't struggling to open the cap.
Oh man, it would have been a line.
Well, Holly Holm was there. We'd have been fine.
Yeah,
Should've got it.
Yeah.
Fair.
We go to Holly. We're like, Holly, Sadie's salsa, and she's like, oh, the thing I drank from the bottle as a child. She's like, share it with these
Okay.
guys. No problem. It's so funny. The weekend is fireworks. What is it? Friday's fireworks.
Saturday's fireworks, Sunday bark in the park, as well as
Let's
inflatable
go.
bats
That's a
on
big
Sunday
week.
as well. So come bring your pups, hang out on the berm for a few hours. 1:35 first pitch. Get an inflatable bat, new toy for the dog, new toy for you, whatever you want to do with it. Should be a fun weekend.
How punctionable are these bats? Can they be punctured
No, it'd
easy?
be fine.
Yeah?
That'd be fine.
Yeah.
They've been tested.
Oh, nice.
Did you test them?
I did not.
Okay.
Final words for us.
Tuesday, hot
Tomorrow
dog
day.
night. Tomorrow, Tuesday. Yep, 6:35, 6:05 Wednesday for Walker Bueller and the boys. Scheduled rehab for Walker Bueller. Saturday and Friday fireworks. Bark in the Park Sunday. Go Topes.
Boom.
And that Mets jersey is
2-day
awesome.
game.
The black Mets jersey that Jacob's got on is awesome.
Thank you.
So
I'm a Yankees fan.
A 2-day game week. This is fantastic. Oh, by the way, if you're listening, Burqueño, friend of the show, and you're out of town, you're not going to miss any of the fun festivities at Rio Grande Credit Union at Isotopes Park this week. Good news. 2 straight weeks in
That's
a row,
right.
guys.
12
2
games,
weeks of
13
Topes.
days.
Woo!
And it's all finished off by Cinco de Mayo on Sunday, May 5th. 5:05 start.
Oh my God.
My favorite day
Giveaway
at Topes.
jersey. Oh man, we have Al Hurricane pregame concert, fireworks at night, the whole shebang. Get there early. It's gonna be crowded. Gonna be a lot of fun.
let me make sure I got this right.
12 games, 13 days.
You
Oh.
had 21 straight days you have of work. You don't even get a day off for 21 days.
I don't get a day off till September 23rd, the last day of the season. From March 29th.
It's a lifestyle. It's a
Dude,
24/7 lifestyle.
Literally.
You know what? This explains a lot about you, though. If we take like a real second, it
Yeah.
all just started making sense to me.
It took you 2.5 years to figure that out.
I legitimately thought everything else in your life was the problem.
I mean, I work a ton. Yeah.
He's
I love
hustling.
baseball, bro. It's all
Work a
about the
passion.
game. EA Sports, bro.
Unofficial endorser of Forrest Stolting. Forrest, thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Whenever we get back from the break, we actually have a bunch of sound bites, fam.
Let's do it.
So I sat down with Jesse Cole.
Oh,
Who-
awesome, dude.
Now, there's a little confusion here. He's in the ownership group, but he's the suit guy. He's the yellow suit
Yeah.
guy.
He's a creator.
He's
Yeah.
the banana.
I sat down with the dancing umpire. I sat down with the voice
My
of,
personal favorite.
and I sat down with I guess the most popular social media guy on the team, Coach Rack, and we talked about baseball. We talked about entertainment, and we talked about how if you are a young adult in the world of athletics, there's ways to pursue your career outside of being center field for the New York Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a lot of fun and a lot of inspiration, and we will have all of those for you whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. You know, we're obviously we're catching up with talent and we're catching up with a lot of fun over here at Isotopes Parks. This is before y'all. If you're listening on Monday, this was recorded before the 2-game series. Vincent, the dancing umpire, and Shark, who handles all the audio that you hear during this thing. Vincent, are you ready to dance at 6,000 feet elevation? Did anyone warn you about this?
Man, I'm a little pudgy, but I think I can twerk just about anywhere. I may be a little nervous in the 7th, 8th inning, and if I do get a little dehydrated, I'm going to ask Reggie. He makes the fantastic Reginade to keep me hydrated, baby. So, yes, I'm excited about 16,000 people here one night. We're going to twerk it out and make it a lot of fun for everybody.
Yeah, well, the trick to hydration here is you replace water with beer. That's the trick. That's what's going to get you through it.
I'm okay with that as long as you don't tell the owners. I do partake in a little festivities in game. Yeah. If the fans got a little cold drink, I might partake if they have a straw.
So let's eliminate theater of the mind. You're the entertainment on the field, but none of it works without the audio that surrounds you, right? How important is it to have the right sounds? And then how important is it to curate those sounds regionally like you will here in Albuquerque over the weekend?
Yeah, our show is pretty much audibly. Everything that we do requires good sounds and great sound system. By the way, as we're listening right now, sound system sounds amazing here at Isotopes Park. So it means everything. Everything we do revolves around great music and little sound effects. You'll never hear dead air. I use my radio background and say no dead air. You're going to hear a song in between every single pitch, a sound clip. You're going to hear me saying something stupid, a bad joke, whatever. But it means everything. And now that we talked about how he could pass out during the game tonight, I'm playing extra booty bass music so he can just twerk and get dehydrated.
Well, and everyone knows when you do pass out due to elevation and heat exhaustion because you're the dancing umpire, it's Benny Hill music the whole time. Everyone knows that. How do you plan to bounce back to your feet?
Excellent, man. Well, fortunately, I'm not very tall, so when I do bounce back, I won't have to go very far.
Yeah. All right, so obviously, big 2-game series here this weekend, and then you're on the road. It's bus stuff. You're leaving town. Sorry to hear it. Did you get advice from anyone, boys? Did you get advice on the one thing you must do when you're in Albuquerque, the one piece of culture or cuisine you have to take advantage of?
The shirt I'm wearing is Los Pollos Hermanos. Yes. I am the biggest Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul fan. Did a bit of a touring over the weekend. Went to Walter White's house. Nice. Got yelled at by, the nice lady. But it's been amazing. Yeah, there's so many great things. We went to some filming locations. Had a hot dog at the Dog House. Yeah. Got Jesse Pinkman. Great spot. Went to the CD Hotel. Forget the name of it.
Right by my house.
You live near there.
Wow.
Condolences. No, but this city is so beautiful. I've flown through here, had a layover here, but getting to see the views from the press box, OMG, incredible. It's amazing.
And Vince, talk to me a little bit about the cuisine. You've been here for a day. Have you got to eat New Mexico? Like, forget Mexico, forget Tex-Mex. Have you got to eat New Mexico on your visit yet to Albuquerque?
The only place I've had is Tucanos and the breakfast they had at the hotel. Yeah. So I haven't had anything authentic yet, but I plan to over the week. We got 2 more days here, so I'm a fat boy at heart, so I plan on getting some good food. Do you have any recommendations?
So I'm handing you my business card before we leave. Sadie's of New Mexico, and it's not even close. Sadie. Official sponsor, 2 Men On. We're there every Thursday broadcasting the show. All the friends know. But you're going to eat the chips, you're going to eat the salsa, and then you're going to text me when your butthole hurts.
How about guacamole? Guacamole's good there?
All day and all night.
I'm a connoisseur, guacamole connoisseur. I love to make it, love to eat it, and I'm going to have some at your plate.
Boys, thank you so very much. Final words before I cut you loose.
Go Bananas.
You're going to see things here this weekend that you're probably going to be like, I can't believe I saw that on a baseball field. You're going to hear crazy things. Have the best time. Forget about all your troubles. It's time to go bananas, baby. Let's go.
Love everything about it. When we get back from the break, more 2 Men On right here on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On. We're obviously we're catching up with talent and we're catching up with a lot of fun over here at Isotopes Parks. This is before, y'all. If you're listening on Monday, this was recorded before the 2-game series. Vincent, the dancing umpire, and Shark, who handles all the audio that you hear during this thing. Vincent, are you ready to dance at 6,000 feet elevation? Did anyone warn you about this?
Man, I'm a little pudgy, but I think I can twerk just about anywhere. I may be a little nervous in the 7th, 8th inning, and if I do get a little dehydrated, I'm going to ask Reggie. He makes the fantastic Reginade to keep me hydrated, baby. So, yes, I'm excited about 16,000 people here one night. We're going to twerk it out and make it a lot of fun for everybody.
Yeah, well, the trick to hydration here is you replace water with beer. That's the trick. That's what's going to get you through it.
I'm okay with that as long as you don't tell the owners. I do partake in a little festivities in game. Yeah. If the fans got a little cold drink, I might partake if they have a straw.
So let's eliminate theater of the mind. You're the entertainment on the field, but none of it works without the audio that surrounds you, right? How important is it to have the right sounds? And then how important is it to curate those sounds regionally like you will here in Albuquerque over the weekend?
Yeah, our show is pretty much audibly. Everything that we do requires good sounds and great sound system. By the way, as we're listening right now, sound system sounds amazing here at Isotopes Park. So it means everything. Everything we do revolves around great music and little sound effects. You'll never hear dead air. I use my radio background and say no dead air. You're going to hear a song in between every single pitch, a sound clip. You're going to hear me saying something stupid, a bad joke, whatever. But it means everything. And now that we talked about how he could pass out during the game tonight, I'm playing extra booty bass music so he can just twerk and get dehydrated.
Well, and everyone knows when you do pass out due to elevation and heat exhaustion because you're the dancing umpire, it's Benny Hill music the whole time. Everyone knows that. How do you plan to bounce back to your feet?
Excellent, man. Well, fortunately, I'm not very tall, so when I do bounce back, I won't have to go very far.
Yeah. All right, so obviously, big 2-game series here this weekend, and then you're on the road. It's bus stuff. You're leaving town. Sorry to hear it. Did you get advice from anyone, boys? Did you get advice on the one thing you must do when you're in Albuquerque, the one piece of culture or cuisine you have to take advantage of?
The shirt I'm wearing is Los Pollos Hermanos. Yes. I am the biggest Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul fan. Did a bit of a touring over the weekend. Went to Walter White's house. Got yelled at by, the nice lady. But it's been amazing. Yeah, there's so many great things. We went to some filming locations. Had a hot dog at the Dog House. Yeah. Got Jesse Pinkman. Great spot. Went to the CD Hotel. Forget the name of it.
Right by my house.
You live near there.
Wow.
Condolences. No, but this city is so beautiful. I've flown through here, had a layover here, but getting to see the views from the press box, OMG, incredible. It's amazing.
And Vince, talk to me a little bit about the cuisine. You've been here for a day. Have you got to eat New Mexico? Like, forget Mexico, forget Tex-Mex. Have you got to eat New Mexico on your visit yet to Albuquerque?
The only place I've had is Tucanos and the breakfast they had at the hotel. Yeah. So I haven't had anything authentic yet, but I plan to over the week. We got 2 more days here, so I'm a fat boy at heart, so I plan on getting some good food. Do you have any recommendations?
So I'm handing you my business card before we leave. Sadie's of New Mexico, and it's not even close. Sadie. Official sponsor, 2 Men On. We're there every Thursday broadcasting the show. All the friends know. But you're going to eat the chips, you're going to eat the salsa, and then you're going to text me when your butthole hurts.
How about guacamole? Guacamole's good there?
All day and all night.
I'm a connoisseur, guacamole connoisseur. I love to make it, love to eat it, and I'm going to have some at your plate.
Boys, thank you so very much. Final words before I cut you loose.
Go Bananas.
You're going to see things here this weekend that you're probably going to be like, I can't believe I saw that on a baseball field. You're going to hear crazy things. Have the best time. Forget about all your troubles. It's time to go bananas, baby. Let's go.
Love everything about it. When we get back from the break, more 2 Men On right here on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores.
C&M Ingenuity offers the electrical line worker pre-apprenticeship program so you can start a new career in the electric line work industry. The line work program includes training for power pole climbing, power grid and transformer training, and other general knowledge in the electric line work industry. And scholarship funding is available for the line worker program. Go to lineworkernm.org to learn more and apply. C&M, one college, infinite possibilities.
Staples can print anything you need to move your business forward, like banners, flyers, signs, and catalogs, some even same day. And now at Staples, save $50.
That's what I just realized from the end. It's the 2 interviews that the 3 and I pulled up, 2 of those were the same.
Staples, your local.
I think it was that Google email you sent me, and then the other email. I think those 2 were the same.
Westbound on I-40 as you approach University. Crash affecting your right lane and shoulder. Stay to the left to get around that. Now, once you get around that crash, you're going to continue to see slowdowns westbound on I-40 almost all the way down to Coors. So watch yourself in that area. Also still dealing with that crash eastbound on Paseo at Jefferson. You're going to see slowdowns starting right around 2nd Street. Be careful in that area. Southbound I-25 right now. Traffic continues to move a bit slow as you approach Montgomery. Also westbound on Alameda right now between Rio Grande and Coors. Traffic moving slow there as well.
This report brought to you by Quality by DiLorenzo, Lomas, and Pennsylvania. Quality Buick GMC's 67th anniversary sale can save you thousands on new or certified used vehicles. Select Sierras are discounted as much as 15% under MSRP. Quality Buick GMC on Lomas and qualitydeal.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Get ready to step into the ring of excitement with Going Over, the ultimate pro wrestling and pop culture talk show. Hosted by the dynamic duo,
WWE insider and professional wrestling promoter Fred Slow,
alongside actor and musician Sally Taylor. Going Over is your weekly ticket to the thrilling world of pro wrestling.
There's no way they were keeping time.
There's no way they were keeping time. You were so right.
Tune in every week to Going Over.
They're looking around, Sally, and they're like, well, damn.
Subscribe now on your favorite podcast platform.
Love going on vacation but hate having to leave your dogs with neighbors or worse, at places you just don't trust? Your problem is solved. Check out K9 Resorts and give your dog the ultimate vacation getaway right in your own backyard. K9 Resorts Luxury Pet Hotel offers the best-in-class dog boarding and doggy daycare services. Not only are there luxurious cage-free accommodations, they've also got over 4,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor recreational areas to keep your best friends safe and happy all day long. It's tailored doggy daycare for small and large dogs with socialization, play spaces, and lots more. K9 Resorts is rated the #1 pet care franchise in the nation by IBPSA and recommended by vets, groomers, and professionals. Give your dog a 5-star experience at K9 Resorts. It's a great time for a doggy vacation because K9 Resorts is our next sweet deal. Get 50% off a package of 10 doggy daycare when you hit up our station website Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Don't miss Tuesday's sweet deal from K9 Resorts Luxury Pet Hotel.
It's time to celebrate Frank's Supply's 71st anniversary with unbelievable savings on professional tools and equipment Thursday, April 25th. Stop in and check out these anniversary specials. Purchase $500 in DeWalt carbide drill bits or DeWalt anchors and receive a DeWalt rotary hammer free. Buy a Milwaukee Impact wrench kit and receive a selected socket set free. Buy a Champion mag drill and receive a quality pocket knife free. Yes, Frank's Supply is giving customers free gift with purchase on many hot sale items. Product demonstrations by over 35 manufacturers. Everything is on sale for one day only, Thursday, April 25th. The 71st anniversary celebration, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Family owned and operated. Frank's Supply, your complete source for professional tools and equipment. Come by at 3311 Stanford Drive or visit us at franksupply.com. Call 884-0000. Again, 884-0000.
3 little words no parent wants to hear. My tummy hurts. And seems to happen at the worst times, like in the middle of the morning rush when you still have homework to check and lunches to pack, and of course, you're already late for work.
Fred.
There's Pepto Kids.
So you guys are your bumper's gonna have to play as soon as you get back. So you could play, do what you're gonna do coming after the 6 o'clock hour.
Kids Gummies, fast support for little tummies.
These statements.
Yeah.
Product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my run in PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
It's time to celebrate Frank's Supply's 71st anniversary with unbelievable savings on professional tools and equipment Thursday, April 25th. Stop in and check out these anniversary specials. Purchase $500 in DeWalt carbide drill bits or DeWalt anchors and receive a DeWalt rotary hammer free. Buy a Milwaukee Impact wrench kit and receive a selected socket set free. Buy a Champion mag drill and receive a quality pocket knife free. Yes, Frank's Supply is giving customers free gift with purchase on many hot sale items. Product demonstrations by over 35 manufacturers. Everything is on sale for one day only, Thursday, April 25th. The 71st anniversary celebration, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Family owned and operated. Frank's Supply, your complete source for professional tools and equipment. Come by Frank's Supply at 3311 Stanford Drive or visit us at franksupply.com. Call 884-0000. Again, 884-0000.
This report is brought to you by Blake's Lottaburger.
Hump Day just got a lot better at Blake's Lottaburger. Perk up on Wednesdays with a free hot or iced coffee when making any purchase. Free Joyce on Hump Day at Blake's for a limited time. See stores for details.
Well, traffic right now. Things still moving slow westbound on I-40. Starting right around the interchange. Those slowdowns will last until Coors. Also, eastbound on Paseo right now. Still dealing with slowdowns as you approach Jefferson. We had that earlier crash. Does look like that crash has been cleared and traffic is moving a lot better in that area, but it's still a bit slow, so watch out for that. Also, you're still going to see a little bit of a slowdown right now southbound on I-25 as you approach Montgomery.
This report is brought to you by Sandia Area Federal Credit Union. Better banking without the bank.
Ready to go new places this year? A home equity loan can fund your next adventure. Turn the value in your home into memories that last forever. Sandia Area. Better banking without the bank. Visit sandia.org today for complete details.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Join Casa Esperanza, New Mexico's House of Hope, for their Honky Tonk for Hope, Friday, May 3rd at the Dirty Bourbon Dance Hall and Saloon. The food, fun, and honky tonk begins at 5 p.m. For more information, call 505-246-2706.
The Cates Romero team of RBC Wealth Management presents the 2024 Unforgettable Golf Classic on Monday, May 6th. Thanks to the Cates Romero team, you'll enjoy a great day of golf while raising funds and awareness for Alzheimer's. 18 holes at Tanoan Country Club. Breakfast, lunch, cart rental, goodie bag, and more. You get all this, and you'll be helping families in New Mexico face Alzheimer's disease. You can reserve your foursome now. Call 505-480-9849. That's 505-404-9849.
It's time for the national keyword to win tickets to see Taylor Swift in the Eras Tour with this keyword.
Bad. B-A-D. Bad.
Brought to you locally by Malloy Nissan, where you can receive a warranty forever at no additional cost. Text the keyword to 95819. Message and data rates may apply. Please don't text and drive. Again, text this national keyword to 95819 now.
Bad. B-A-D. Bad.
Now batting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Menon, Van Nunley, and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Emery Castillo.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike's hot.
Back on the program. One hour of the program left. We got a bunch going on in our world of sports. We'll talk to you about that. So we had a little tech diff. So we played 2 interviews once and 1 interview once, but we had 1 interview left. Do we know which one played twice? Isaiah, do you know? You don't know?
Not sure what his name was.
Oh, okay.
It was a coach. He told him to go to Sadie's and
Ah,
tell him how it
okay.
felt when he ate the chili.
I like that. I like all that. So, all right. So we accidentally played Jesse twice, which is live radio. That kind of thing happens.
Let's see.
So we also talked to Coach Rack, and Coach Rack is like, I don't know, the most popular TikToker, YouTube, Savannah Banana guy. And he had just like some really tremendous like messages for kids. So I don't want to just glance over it. So we'll catch you up with Coach Rack right now, and then when we get back, we'll do our prize picks more or less. We'll make our picks.
Our lineup.
Thank you. Use promo code KNML and you get that $100 like matching deposit from your boys.
Up to 100, any amount.
$69.69.
Nice. Yep.
Got it. Zay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I believe we got blank audio.
Oh, a little frozen.
Yeah, it's playing, but we're blank on it.
Okay, so we got to check the input on the board there, but we'll figure it out. That's the thing with tech diffs. You have to check like 5 things in a row.
Right.
So we're going to try this one last time. And I think we're going to be good at this.
You know, it's Isaiah's second week, guys. Like, he's figuring it out.
I am. I think I got it this time.
Okay, he thinks he's got it this time.
Here goes nothing.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On. Time of recording. It's batting practice, batting rehearsal. I don't know what phrase to use. But Coach Rack joined us on the program. You guys were asking. We always do our best to supply. Coach Rack, welcome to the show, brother.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
First time in Albuquerque or no?
I've driven through Albuquerque. My first time staying in Albuquerque.
Okay. So you got in on Friday. Did you get a chance? Any local food? Any local culture? Were you able to take anything in around the game of baseball?
Yeah, well, I don't remember the name of it, but I had some Mexican food. I DoorDashed it to the hotel, and it was fantastic. Great salsa. I got to say, the East Coast Mexican food is not compared to the West Coast Mexican food. So I'm from Southern California. I approved of the Mexican food. That's been my only culture experience thus far.
Love it so much. So we started Out to Bananas so many months ago, right? We're talking businesses in town. They're doing raffle giveaways. It's the hype of the hype. But specifically, the question was about you and your YouTube and your Twitter or in your TikTok. Everyone's excited for you to be here and be part of it. Do you get special recognition from crowd? Do people already know you're here before you're here?
Yeah, it is pretty cool getting to see some people in my You know, after every game, we have a plaza party where we get to interact with fans and talk with them. And at least 100 kids come up to me like, hey, I'm subscribed to your page. Love what you do. So it's fun to make those connections.
You're getting ready to take some hacks. So I'm going to ask you one last one specifically about the kids. Obviously, all the social media stuff you do, it is tuned to like
LeBron points
and inspiring kids who can go through a similar journey to yours, hopefully. Is there a certain message you give to like a young kid or an adult and you've seen them succeed from it?
Yeah, definitely. I think that kids need to prioritize and parents need to prioritize having fun with the game. And it's such a simple concept, but I think with a lot of youth sports, sometimes it can become very commercialized and easy to take it too seriously and forget the game. And for me, I loved playing so much growing up that I wanted to keep working at it. It wasn't that it felt like, oh, I got to work really hard so I get to college and this and that. It was like, no, I just had fun with it. And that drove me to put in the extra work and all that. So I would say to parents, to kids, like, make sure you're remembering it's a game and having fun with it. And I let that be what fuels your discipline and your work ethic. And I think that'll take you further than you think.
Oh, what a great message. Speaking of drive, you ever been in a lowrider?
I actually have. You know, in where I'm from, High Grove, it's a really small town in Riverside, but we would have these car shows every single year. So I have before, but it was fun seeing some drive around here earlier.
Coach Rack, thank you so very much.
Stand by. Mike's not.
Hey, not so bad, huh, boys?
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey, follow your hearts, boys. Follow your dreams. That's what it's about.
Always will.
We're doing our prize picks lineups right here. Prize picks, referral code KNML. You do that, you are playing with us. It is it's a $100 match. So you deposit a hundo, we deposit a hundo for you, and then you're playing with us. Now, Van, we went all demons last week.
Correct.
And we
demons are more difficult to hit whatever you choose, whether it's the more or the less. That's why they got the demon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's more. It puts you in a mode.
Jake, those are risque.
Yeah, risque. But if it hit.
Now, here's the thing. I was like, well, let's go with all goblins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So goblins are like surefire ones.
Well, you can only bet more.
You can only bet more. Okay.
Yeah.
So we had 19.5 more for LeBron in points.
Yep. Easy.
9.5 more than, or excuse me, 9.5 points more for Austin Reeves.
Easy.
9.5 rebounds more for Anthony Davis.
Check.
You guys are all in on that one.
9.5 points more for Aaron Gordon. 7.5 points more for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And 22.5 points more for Nikola Jokic. Now, here's the thing. If we put a $5 entry, we're only going to win $8.75
because of these goblins.
Because they're all green goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Good one.
Luckily, I got a sixth one for you.
Now I already put 6 in. So who do you want me to take out? Take out Davis?
I would take out Davis.
All right, taking out Davis.
I got Rui Hashimura, one single solitary 3-pointer.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right, pulling that up right now. Okay, so now he's in. So that changes. So if we put in our $5 entry, we can win 11.25. I say we go for it.
I'm in.
Hey, right. That's 2 bets.
That's basically.
Yeah,
basically. We're in, boys. So we have our lineup here set. You can match us with promo code KNML. And then we had
our Prize Picks party.
Yeah. We had a server error, so something went wrong. But you got it. So use promo code KNML. You're in with us, and we're doing our best.
I love it.
Bane, you have our Isham Dental soundbite of the day whenever we get back?
Oh, I thought we were doing more bananas.
Oh, I thought we were doing that super funny baseball.
Well, okay, well, I'll love to do that. Let's do that when we get
our
back.
Isham Dental soundbite of the day whenever we get back from the break. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report brought to you by Window.
Make the right choice for your house when it comes to windows and doors. The Window Depot provides over 1,000 vinyl windows, interior and exterior doors, plus the largest selection of in-stock skylights from Solar Industries. Visit thewindowdepot.com to find a location near you. Lowest prices, biggest inventory.
Couple of traffic right now. Things still moving slow westbound on I-40, starting right around the interchange. The last couple of cores. Also eastbound on Paseo right now. Still dealing with slowdowns as you approach Jefferson. We had that earlier crash. Does look like that crash has been cleared and traffic is moving a lot better in that area, but it's still a bit slow, so watch out for that. Also, you're still going to see a little bit of a slowdown right now southbound on I-25 as you approach Montgomery.
For more than 50 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite weekly stop. Friendly, knowledgeable service focused on affordable, quality pet care products and food. Shop local for an extensive selection of gifts for all pets. The Pet Supply Superstore, Clark'sPet.com. This report is sponsored by Clark's Pet Emporium. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World-class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Travis Kelce's girlfriend. Travis Kelce from Patrick Mahomes, the world's biggest singer. You can see her live. Are you ready for it? To see Travis Kelce's girlfriend and her Eras tour when it returns to the U.S. this fall. It's our Kelce's Girlfriend brought to you locally by Milwaukee Dock, where you can receive a warranty forever and no additional cost. To the national text keyword on your home for wags and sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
The Crown Room inside Casino at the Downs and a 5-time Best of the City winner invite you to elevate your fine dining experience. Enjoy unique dining selections, great wines, or your favorite cocktails in elegance. For the best in fine dining, visit abqdowns.com for menu and reservations. Weekends at Casino at the Downs has cash drawings, live music, dancing, casual and amazing fine dining. And with 30 screens, your game is on in our lounge. Only at Casino at the Downs. Your home for winning entertainment. Be sure to check out the flea market and other Expo events.
Did you know that feeling sluggish and weighed down can be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day? Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called pulling action of this special fiber traps and removes waste, so you can Metamucil, promoting digestive health for a better you. Learn more at Metamucil. I read about that. These statements have not been evaluated. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, or prevent disease.
Hey, John, why so?
I just got let go. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Computercareer.edu. Financial aid is available from all of including the GI Bill.
When choosing a lawyer after a car wreck, you need to consider the law. Experience
5.9
results.
FM and AM 610.
Stands above when it comes to experience and results. In over 150,000 people have recovered billions of dollars. When it comes to reputation, we have thousands of 5-star reviews. Call us today and let us put our experience, proven results, and reputation to work for you.
Multi-state settlements. Carlos Obri-Espinosa is the managing attorney. 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take
ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZzzQuil Nights. Explore our products at ZzzQuil.com. Uses directed within the reach of children.
Is your mower's battery weak or dead after winter storage? Get your mower ready for spring lawn maintenance at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, purchase any Superstart lawn and garden battery and get a $10 gift card after rebate. Choose Superstart batteries for power and reliability exclusively at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Jeff Symbieta. Tuesday on the opening of the NBA playoff continue. Can the Lakers finally break through against the Nuggets? And the latest on the NFL draft, which is Thursday. JJ Buck and I start at 7 a.m.
Mike's hot.
Back on the program. Van during the break did not send over the Isham Dental soundbite of the day, so he's doing that right now, and he's in radio timeout until he gets that done.
So it's me and you, Fred.
This is better this way.
I agree.
Professionals in here.
Said no one ever.
Isaiah, you just keep twiddling your thumbs. There's nothing that you can really do because we're waiting for Van.
Sounds good.
Yeah, case of the Mondays over here.
Well, Monday's a tough day, Fred.
Not for me.
Never is.
Like I walked it. I did forget my headphones.
Now listen, this is no fault of my own, and I don't mind telling you why. Because you boys started talking about Prize Picks.
Yeah,
and obviously you got me distracted.
We love Prize Picks.
Promo code ANML, you get matched up to $1,000, or excuse me, up to $100.
I wish.
Play with your boys. Philadelphia currently up 10 over the lowly Knickerbockers of New York, the city, not the state.
It's okay. We'll be all right. That's slow start, strong finish.
Don't hear a lot of confidence in your voice right
No.
It's a 7-game series. We'll see him again.
It's only the first half, man. Don't give up. There's still 9 minutes left.
I'm not giving up.
Sounds
couple trees.
like
all we need to do is hit a couple trees.
Hey.
Why are you talking like that?
A couple trees and we're in this thing. Okay, look.
New York sport brings the New York out of them.
Yeah, Josh Hart,
Hat.
I love him. The glue piece of us.
Matt Ryan, who didn't play football at all last year, has retired.
Oh, it's official?
Good for him.
No one has ever been done dirtier by the NFL than Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was cheated from a Super Bowl victory.
Familiar with Josh Gordon?
By the NFL.
Yeah, Josh Gordon, number one.
Josh Gordon knew what he was doing.
Okay.
Matt Ryan only put his team up big against the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl, and the NFL made him keep passing it because they refused to let him take a knee. And I've talked about this on the program. If he would have statistically, he would have took a knee every single offensive play and ran the clock down, it would have been a more productive second half and they would have won.
Would have won.
They would have won
100 percentile.
But it would have been the worst rated, most ridiculed, hated on by everyone in the world Super Bowl. But that's not what it is. We're about entertainment. We're not about winning the game. And Matt Ryan is not a Super Bowl victorious quarterback because of Roger Goodell.
Yeah, we could take it one step further.
Please do.
Kyle Shanahan, then the offensive coordinator of the Falcons.
I love where you're going.
Incorrect. Trey Lance.
By now, if he would have done the exact same thing as the coach of the 49ers.
Well, he's just not good at making clutch time decisions.
Or just hand the ball. You don't even need to kneel. You don't even need to kneel and like offend the viewing audience. Just run it every time.
Run it.
Just run it every time.
There might not be a more borderline Hall of Fame guy than Matt Ryan.
Well, I think the best part of Matt Ryan's career
was the year he didn't play.
Is being called Matty Ice.
That's legendary nickname right there. Yeah.
And he doesn't have the personality of a dude who should be called Matty Ice.
No, I mean, he's probably never even drinking a Natty Ice.
Tell me he's never been iced.
Well, that was before ices were a thing.
Now we're talking about ISIS?
Why are you talking about ISIS?
Oh, my goodness.
They're making a comeback.
Who's they?
ISIS is making a comeback?
Are you talking about the drink?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He put out a video, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's too much. It's too much. So it's him in front of a whiteboard. It says Dear Atlanta, and then he's reading.
Oh, no shout out to Indy?
Why would there be a shout out? The only shout out to Indy is that he was in Indianapolis for a draft combine.
Yeah, well, and no, he played there.
I swear to God,
man,
dude. Will you shut up?
He was laundering money in Indy.
So this thing is like, it was obviously produced by CBS or ESPN or whoever he's working for now. But he gone.
If he's going to be in the Hall of Fame in anything, it will be the Hall of Fame of fantasy football. Because for years, he was the best value for quarterback.
Oh yeah, you could wait a couple rounds.
Yeah, you just wait till the end of the draft, and
Especially
Matt Ryan
that
is
MVP.
always sitting there.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
always just sitting there. No one ever wanted him.
He's not always at home.
But can you tell the story of football without Matt Ryan?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
No, you cannot.
I agree.
28 rip, 28-3.
That's why you got
cheated.
He's in that story.
Is that Hall of Fame worthy?
It goes in this order of Atlanta quarterbacks. The best one of all time, Kirk Cousins.
Jeff George.
The second, University of Illinois grad, Jeff George. Kirk Cousins, best quarterback in Atlanta history, obviously.
Mike Vick.
Oh, that's a weird one because he killed all those dogs.
Not in Atlanta.
We didn't kill all of them.
Good point. Some of them killed each other. And I'm a guy who gives second chances, but the murder thing is the weird thing to me. I'm not a big second chance guy when it comes to murder, and I don't know why I draw the line.
Animals.
And people.
Mike Vick killed someone?
Mike Vick didn't kill anybody.
Killed animals.
Yeah.
Which is a dog is worth like 2 humans.
According to what? Was this Fallout math?
This is sweet.
Hey,
That's
Fallout.
very cute.
Great TV series.
You just endeared yourself to a lot of people right there, Jake.
I love dogs.
Because as much as Fred hates dogs, you just went exact 180.
Yeah, I'm a dog guy.
I don't hate dogs. I hate people's bad dogs.
Not all dogs are bad.
I agree completely. Not are all people.
Yeah, they're bad dog owners.
Yeah. If you have a bad dog, I assume you're a bad person.
Yeah, exactly. Your dog is
Hand in
just
hand.
a extension of your
Yeah.
personality.
If you can't raise a dog right, what else in your life do you struggle with?
Probably filing your taxes.
Yeah, okay, put it on the list.
Yeah, compassion,
Good one.
compassion, and math. That's like a huge
There are
overlap.
2 weak spots. Now, Isaiah, do we have the Isham Dental soundbite of the day now or no?
We do have it.
Okay. Now, no thanks to Van.
Okay, eventually. Oh, you don't want to have all this dog talk?
Yeah,
You're
look,
welcome,
he's
by
real
the way.
quick to change the subject.
I'm real quick to change the subject to the Isham Dental soundbite of the day.
So the Braves will go from Johnson to Hand, and the batter will be Mastroboni. That's probably a good thing Jeff Francoeur's in the other booth. So the Braves will go from Johnson to Hand, and the batter will be Mastroboni. That's probably a good thing Jeff Francoeur's in the other booth.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 times for good measure.
That is, thank
You
you.
really got it.
2 times.
I giggled like a maniac earlier when I heard that.
Who was
Just like a 13-year-old me on the inside here, just laughing so hard.
Our inner child is always in us.
Oh my goodness.
Who was that?
Who said
the-
that?
Yeah, who's the announcer?
Braves broadcast team.
Okay, you don't have their names in front of you.
Oh God, no.
I'm looking it up.
That's a great lineup, though.
What is?
Johnson to Hand.
To Mastroboni.
Mastroboni. Like after a while, once you move to this bastion of freedom and opportunity that is the United States of America, I'm assuming the nice Italian family who moved here
Joe
for a
Simpson.
chance at the American dream, you didn't want to change your name from Mastroboni. Oh
No, that was an Ellis Island record error.
The way it's spelled is even funnier. It's Mastro, but then it's Buoni. So it's heavy
That's
Italian.
so funny.
Sounds like a weird noodle.
Mastrobuoni.
Joe Simpson and Tom Glavine were on that broadcast. Jeff Francoeur is back at whatever their home broadcast station is. And then a guy named Ben Ingram does radio. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
Raymond
Shout out to
Johnson.
Glavin. What's up, man? It's been a minute.
Highlight of his career.
No, it's not. He's the MVP of the 95 World Series. Heck yeah, no, way to go, dude. Like,
Yeah, what are you going to remember? This play call or that?
IshamDentalABQ.com 505-881-0422. Reach out to Scott over at Isham Dental. If you do it through the website, you get that exclusive offer, which is, of course, free exam and x-rays, taking care of your arch. We're really just need. I've said this before. In my mouth, and I have found dental success due to his interference.
He wore a glove. He put a glove on it, right? When he put his hands in your mouth, he's gloved up. I got to clarify this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't dental and tell.
Okay.
Man. So
What happens in the dental office stays in the dental office. But your teeth look great, though.
Yeah, they do look great. That's the point we're trying to get to.
They did a really good job.
Yeah, my teeth used to look like the shoulders of the new Broncos uniforms.
Very jagged and pointy.
Not anymore.
Now you're clean and reserved like the Jets throwback jerseys.
Again, dude, why are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
They're not good.
Keeping score at home, Master Boney is 0 for 12 this year. Last results.
It's not good.
No, not good.
It's hard at the major league level.
It is so hard.
Yeah.
I'd be lucky to swing at a ball.
Yeah. I mean, if you can't get up for the occasion, like, should you even be in the bigs?
Oh, I agree completely.
Yeah.
Lineups are tough to penetrate. And if you can get in there,
I mean, you can't just count on a batter's count every time. You just don't walk into the box and there's 2 balls and no strikes every time.
No, you can't do that.
You got to swing the wood.
Yeah.
Get
the
the
slump
wood
over.
out.
Slump
over
before you swing.
Grip
the wood as tight as you
Yeah.
can. Slump. Grit your teeth and go out there.
And pray.
Knock the dust off of it too.
For sure.
Like if you're gonna go out there.
Yeah. Cleats, your cleats, not the dust off your
And you got to have a little protection up there at that. Have your, your
gotcha.
elbow guard.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, you gotta
very
be-
imperative.
Always
Good
have
point.
protection.
Never know if a ball is going to be coming loose.
When you gotta get ready, you gotta get the right partner. Yeah. That's the thing. So IshamDentalABQ.com. Scott will help you. And this is like there's no punchline here. Like we're not telling jokes. For real. The Medicare A and B, all your different insurances, Scott's got you. Like I cannot stress that to you enough. He's obviously a partner of the program, but he's a friend of ours and he has helped me tremendously in life.
Your confidence has only grown after visiting us.
I finally look like the guy that I felt that I was for many years. It's a freeing feeling.
I love that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're kind of like Drake.
Who's that?
Just a rapper.
Oh, Drake May.
Drake May, yes, who is in the combine or the draft this year.
The way you deliver news to me is like you're like speaking down to me. Drake May is the best quarterback in the NFL draft. I've been over this 100 times.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, that
man.
name doesn't sound like Michael Penix Jr.
Okay. The bust amount of this draft is going to be 100%. All these quarterbacks will bust.
No, they're bound to.
Yeah, every single one of them.
Except Michael Penix.
It depends who takes him.
It depends on who takes anybody.
Also, if I'm round 1, like it's not called the lottery in the NFL, but
it's the lottery.
Yeah, top 10, whatever. If I'm top 10 quarterback talent in the NFL, you know what I'm doing immediately? Throwing away my shoulder pads and going into the Major League Baseball draft. And I'm going to get paid to become a pitcher, and I'm going to have a much easier life. I'm going to make a ton more money, and someone is going to teach my professional caliber rear end, athletic rear end again to throw a baseball at a professional level, and that's where I'm going to live my life.
I mean, if you think about it, Kyler Murray is the reason why the A's are leaving Oakland.
You're not far off.
It is more fun to right now be a member of the Cleveland Commanders, sitting in first place in front of everyone in baseball, having fun summer days with the boys as a long reliever out of the bullpen than it is to get your face smashed in by a terrible Chicago Bears team, get CT ESPN headlines all the time, quit football, Major League Baseball draft, become a pitcher.
We'd have a renaissance of relief pitchers.
Yes.
If Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, and Jameis Winston were in Major League Baseball right now.
Yeah, hey, even Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel, he could ball.
You know who got rich in the world of baseball? Jeff Samardzija.
Literally anybody who's played the game.
All of them.
Yeah. Jeff Samardzija, that's a great throwback.
I'm telling you.
Tim Lincecum.
Todd Helton. Like the list is long.
Clint Hurdle.
You know who made some real good money playing? Pete Rose.
Well.
Okay. I mean, what are you doing?
This is just football to baseball pipeline references.
Bo Jackson,
Yeah,
Dion.
Bo Jackson, Dion.
I'd rather watch Dion play football.
Your guy, Brian Jordan.
Yeah, Ray Langford.
I'd rather watch Dion play football. Yeah, more swagger.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Dion rap.
If Dion was a baseball manager,
could you imagine if Dion was the coach for Colorado Buffs baseball team?
can I imagine that? Yeah, easily. He can do both jobs.
He should.
You know what it takes to coach? In college, I believe they're still called coaches, right? They're not called managers.
Excellent question.
I believe that's correct. I broadcast a lot of collegiate baseball. To coach a collegiate baseball team, you just sit there and tell stories of when you used to play baseball professionally.
That's just what all baseball coaches do.
What they all do.
My best stories are from my old baseball coaches. And just repeating them.
Van's entire 42-year-old personality is based solely off his 4 years of exposure to his high school baseball coach.
It was longer than that. It was before and after. So
he is a junior hire, would go to the high school practice to listen to Tom Forney stories, then played baseball for 4 years, then never left his small town and ended up kicking it and rolling doobies with Tom Forney.
The greatest.
I can neither confirm nor deny that information at all.
Van Nunley is not a real person. He's a Tom Forney disciple.
That's definitely true. A good 67.5% of my personality is all from Tom Forney.
Is 67.5% a number he used to use regularly, and that's why you picked
That's
it?
the only reason why I said it.
I could walk onto a college campus right now and coach a baseball team.
Yeah,
Today.
I think you could too.
Yeah. You know what I'm really good at? Fungos. That's what they all say. They all say they're the best at fungo.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be the kind of guy hitting fungos that also wears a glove at the same time?
Raw dog.
I also think I would have a kid catching it for me and throwing me underhand ones.
Yeah.
Like a JV kid.
It's smart.
Like a freshman.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, as the ball's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I
just stare at my belt, kid.
Yeah.
Keep them coming. hip high, Junior. Let's go.
And every time I hit a bad fungo, I say, keeping you on your toes.
Mm-hmm.
That's on you.
Yeah. Go get it.
You're going to see these once a game, Richards.
Also, I'm not going to care about like facilities or anything, so it's going to be like really bad dirt in the infield.
Oh, you got to care about
anything can happen. It's going to take a bad hop. Hey, bad hop for them too.
See, Mike, I like the coach that goes out there and mows the grass himself every day.
The one who goes out and like takes an edible and does designs in the outfield.
Exactly.
College baseball coach, best job ever. High school baseball coach, second best job ever, but the perks are better.
That's work.
Way better.
No, that's legit work.
Oh, it's legit work on the field. But
You're a politician as a high school coach.
You know how many single moms are bringing you dinner?
A lot.
All of them.
You just say all. Yeah, all.
All of them. Coach Nunley, I didn't know if you were going home to a warm meal tonight, so I brought you one to practice.
Can we talk about little Johnny? Maybe getting a little more playing time.
I don't know if you have any free time, but I will make time. My boy needs some playing time. That's what happens.
Look, Lucy, you know who's making me dinner. You see me and Janice at church every Sunday morning. Quit trying. Thank you. The stuffed shells are delicious.
You make a great casserole.
Thank you for this sheet cake. I will see you in my sheets. That's what they do. That's small town high school athletics. Also, it's probably more in big city, but I don't know that. I only know the example that I'm giving.
Sure. I mean, 16 years later, after whatever town is dumb enough to hire me, like there's an influx of kids 16 years later that all look like me.
The baby boom.
Just like,
welcome to small town New Mexico. Here at a local high school, where the local high school fighting Nunleys.
A lot of gingers here.
Coming out of Eunice.
A lot of gingers here. I thought this was New Mexico.
Yeah, we wear red on red jerseys.
We beat them so bad, they'll never forget.
I love it. That's us, stepchild.
SCs.
Have I ever told you what my dream is?
Whatever we get back from the break, Jake
right, let's
Cassio's
go.
dream. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Clear. To the top, it's time to rock. It's time to rock. We go hard in the block.
Zach Wilson is a Bronco, so I do have the numbers here. He only makes $5.5 million. And the Broncos didn't want to pay all of that. That's like really embarrassing.
I wouldn't want to pay him.
I'm glad everyone who's listening now knows what we're talking about. Because otherwise, if you said Zach Wilson is now a Bronco, that would freak a lot of people out.
You're talking about because we're talking about sports.
Yeah, we're talking about sports. If you didn't know we're talking about sports, you're like,
He
oh my
became
God.
a truck.
Like, he turned him into a horse?
A truck.
Like in a Disney movie?
A white Bronco at that, too.
Ooh, very white Bronco.
So this means the 2021 draft class looks like this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Number 1, Trevor Lawrence, still a Jaguar.
For now.
Jaguar. Zach Wilson was drafted number 2 by the Jets, and now he plays for the Broncos.
Gotcha. That's recent.
Trey Lance was drafted number 3 by the 49ers. Now he plays for the Cowboys.
Kind of.
Good point.
He's on their team.
Third string.
He has a jersey.
Justin Fields was drafted number 11 by the Bears, but he now plays for the team in Pittsburgh.
Correct.
And then Mac Jones,
Post-type sleeper,
was drafted number 15, and he also plays for the Jaguar.
That's cool. I got 2. Good work. Shad Khan.
That's probably the most boring quarterback room in the NFL.
Hold on. Were you not familiar with Mac Jones's blossoming rap career?
I'm more familiar with Greg Olson's.
Okay. All right.
I have a stat here for New York Jets fans, which are laughingly referred to as the New Jersey Jets on this program. Times a team named Jets have scored 7 in a playoff game in the last 13 years. The Winnipeg Jets have done it twice, and the New Jersey Jets have not done it.
Since Joe Namath?
Zach Wilson going. He's not good, and I want to remind everyone how poorly Sean Payton did when he didn't have Drew Brees.
It's been a struggle.
Every quarterback in New Orleans that wasn't Drew Brees, I believe, was referred to is the phrase booty. Is that what the kids say?
Yeah, that would be correct.
That would be correct.
But he only had like Derek Carr, Taysom Hill, and Jameis Winston. Or he didn't even have Derek Carr.
No, he did not have Derek Carr.
Yeah. So Jameis and Taysom.
Those guys, not good.
Which is a shame because they got Jameis after that LASIK eye surgery. He just got riddled with injuries, so we never got to see.
You had to pick one of these. Jarrett Stidham, Zach Wilson, Ben DiNucci.
Well, why do you guys think we have a caller named Martin? He wants to talk some Broncos football with you guys. With us four.
Okay.
So that is there for you whenever you decide to take that.
Hey,
he's waiting.
Now, this is an interesting one because Marty traditionally hates the Cowboys.
Self-loathing, if you will.
Friend of the show, Marty. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, yeah, I was calling to give you some Bronco hate. Not necessarily hate, but just the state of the Broncos.
Good idea.
This is what happens. This is what happens. Yeah, it happens when an organization makes bad move after bad move. And I think they're still in their Super Bowl hangover from 2012. How long ago was that Super Bowl?
2016, question mark?
2012.
16?
I don't remember.
I also don't, but I think I'm
It's
close.
a combination of bad drafting, right? You've gone through several coaches. Now, Sean Payton, he's going to one thing about Sean Payton, this is what I know. He got a little cowboy coach in him. And what I mean by that is he'll reinforce that line. He'll make that offense. There's one thing the Cowboys are good at. They do many things. Is they know how to go get linemen. And I think Sean Payton learned that a little bit from Parcells. And it sort of stuck around in the Cowboy culture. Cowboys are just, wow. If they draft a lineman, he's probably going to be pretty damn good. And we'll all drag him. And, but I think Payton's going to do that. I think he's going to reinforce the trenches. And the Broncos have made some dumb draft picks. Jared Judy over
anyone, really.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
I mean,
If they could book they go out there and draft both those tackles.
They just
Yeah, we
don't need a quarterback.
we got Zach.
We got Ben DiNucci for 1 year.
Hey, Ben's a gamer. He comes in there and he's ready to UFL that ball. That guy,
Yeah.
he's a gamer. I remember him. I remember in Dallas. And then I'm going to settle in tonight and watch my Lakers go against that hackfest that is Nikola Jokic. I've never seen a player, and
He's a big Grizzly.
I've never seen a player hack so much with his elbows and travel as much, and not one whistle is ever called on the guy.
I think it's because he's so unathletically coordinated that you can't tell if it's a good player move or not.
We spent a lot of time really.
It's a damn foul to me. That's what it is.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time earlier making fun of Europe, but I can't make fun of his Euro step because he gets half the court with that bad boy.
Marty, I want you to do me a favor later when you're watching the game. Whenever you see Jokic moving around lackadaisically like he's playing on Sunday morning at the YMCA, just picture him in flip-flops and you'll never unsee it again. Jokic plays like he's in flip-flops, and it is wild. You'll never unsee it.
The best part of Jokic,
But somehow he always beats his opponent. That's the mind-boggling part.
if the game is scheduled to tip off at 8:00 here, but they will definitely give Charles Barkley 20, 30 minutes to make fun of Jokic in front of a huge Lakers audience, and he will just have joke after joke. So tune in for the pregame. It will be funny.
Yeah, we'll see. I just want you guys to count the elbows that are not called.
Okay.
Deal. Marty, thank you, brother.
Bye-bye.
Good call. Nice guy. Today's I-9 Varsity, where we get back. It's the I-9 Varsity of terrible jersey combos. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Mike's hot.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. Today's I-9 Varsity of terrible jersey combos. 505-312-4999. League office 280 at I9sports.com. Currently taking registrations for flag football, soccer, baseball, and cheerleading. Get your kids or grandkids, Marty. Kids do some I-9 Sports. It is just too much fun. Okay, man.
Okay.
This came up because the colorway that Jake is wearing of his Mets jersey, I would even struggle to use that to clean my toilet. The traditional Mets colors on the black jersey sucks.
No, it's a timeless look.
Jake, you can go first in today's I-9 Varsity.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to give a big shout out to my Wall Street bros in New York wearing a polo and a basketball jersey underneath that, or any collared shirt underneath a basketball jersey.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. That is a terrible combo. That is, you see it often from politicians, at baseball games, and it sucks.
Horrible.
It's bad. It's bad. All right. First on my I-9 Varsity of worst jersey combos.
Yes.
I got to talk about the combo of Tony and Carmela Soprano.
Okay.
They were an absolutely awful jersey combo.
Devastating.
I mean, they stayed together for the family,
Yeah.
but they should have just broke up. It was an awful combo. Those two together. I mean, it's just oil and water, really.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Isaiah?
So mine is just more heartbreaking to me.
But I have, I have my Cowboy quarterback duo. I have my Romo and my Dak. And what hurts is that continuously every year, it just feels so much better to put on the Tony Romo jersey, and that just makes me reminisce when times were a lot more hopeful to me.
Talking about a combo of jerseys that you own. I like that. That's very good. I'm going to say the District 5 jerseys for Mighty Ducks. They sucked.
Okay.
They were ugly. They were mismatched. Red was not befitting a team led by Charlie Conway. So the District 5 hockey sweaters from the original Mighty Ducks.
Nice.
Thank you.
My next one is Jordan 13 plus denim shorts plus a Cowboys jersey.
That's strong.
You see somebody wearing that.
That is strong.
You go on the other side of the sidewalk.
Yeah, that is. And you're talking about the Jordan 13's blue.
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's interchangeable with 49ers.
And it can be, it can either be the blue bottom, white top, or the blue top, white bottom.
Yep.
Either way. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It sucks. Good combo right there.
All right.
Van?
All right. Next on my I-9 Varsity of worst jersey combos, I'm going to go with Janine Garofalo and Making Good Movies.
Okay.
So Janine Garofalo, obviously one of the princesses of Jersey.
Yeah.
I don't think she ever made a good motion picture. So that's a very bad combo.
Man. She's like been surpassed too. Like Janine Glover is like more famous than her now. Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, I'm going to buy that. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Jay?
So mine has nothing to do with what happened in the playoffs last year
with the
Cowboys versus the Green Bay Packers. But I have always just despised the Packers uniform with the brown helmet, with like the navy-ish jersey with like the yellow circle. They just Aaron Rodgers, was the gross on him.
Yep, that was awful. I admit the jersey itself.
Glad you agree.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But the brown helmet and brown pants, stupid. Very stupid.
It looked like a piece of corn floating in the toilet.
They wanted to make it look like the old school leather throwback helmet, and I appreciate the effort, but it looked ridiculous.
From the texter, Gene Garofalo was a cable guy, and that is good. So, Van, you might be in a tough spot here. Okay. So, in the movie D2, The Mighty Ducks, Charlie Conway has to wear a Team USA Hendricks jersey. It doesn't even say Mighty Ducks. The stuff said Hendricks all over it. So give me the Team USA for the Junior Goodwill Games sweater that the Mighty Ducks had to wear. Charlie Conway in that combo, terrible.
Agreed.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. My next one is the number 10 regular combo from Jersey Mike's. And if you don't know what the number 10 is, it's the tuna fish sandwich.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not
That's
good.
a good answer.
Yeah. Terrible Jersey combo.
You just buy a can of tuna fish for 50 cents, man.
Chicken of the sea, man.
Yeah. Instead of paying $16.99.
Wild.
This is your best one.
Absolutely wild. It's homeland. Of course.
Thank you.
All right, next up, varsity of worst jersey combo. I'm going to go with the state of New Jersey and not smelling awful.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Because it's just everything smells awful. It's a really bad combo.
Yeah, in the morning,
of them trying to not smell bad.
Correct. In the morning, it's the ocean coming in, which is terrible. And then in the evening, it's New Jersey going out, also terrible.
Having slept in the Newark airport before, you couldn't be more right.
My goodness.
I spent a week in Hoboken one night. Isaiah?
Any Philadelphia Eagles jersey. All of them are terrible.
Kelly Green, though. The Kelly Green is.
The Kelly Green's an exception. But the Eagles jerseys are all just gross to me.
The Deuce Staley one
Not
is
great.
kind of cool.
Not great.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys saw the Disney movie D3, The Mighty Ducks. Okay.
Not familiar.
Yeah. So.
Oh, is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So what happened was the Mighty Ducks all went to a prestigious prep school in Minneapolis called Eden Hall Academy. And what they had to do was Charlie Conway and his ragtag bunch of not just citywide champs, but then the Hendricks Goodwill Game champs, they had to wear the Eden Hall Junior Academy sweaters. And the combo of Charlie Conway and the Eden Hall Academy sweater is pretty terrible. So give me that one.
Nice.
Not great.
I got
Not
you.
great.
Mm-hmm.
My next combo is going to be traffic and people in Jersey.
Yeah.
They're already angry enough.
Yeah.
The traffic is already horrible. The mass transit is not good. They just don't work together. Just walk if you live there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very good. Yeah. And final, my cleanup hitter on the I-9 varsity of worst jersey combos. I'm going to go with the Jersey Shore and sexual assault. That's an awful combo.
Yeah.
That combo is so prevalent there. Why is it so prevalent there? They need to chill out.
GTL.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
too much Guido smush mush.
Stop it.
I was going to talk about D4, the mightiest Ducks, but we ran out of time. Unfortunate. Any moms you want to say hi to, Jake?
I would like to say hi to my mom and all single moms.
All right.
Good answer.
Zach Wilson would also like to say hi to your mom. Is she in Denver anytime soon?
No.
No. Okay. Bummer.
Zay, you are okay.
Thank you. I'll take it. Just because you rhymed.
Van?
Oh, my goodness. Boy, do I have a lot to say. We didn't get all of it out on a 3-hour program. But anything we didn't cover, I'll tell you what. Come right back here tomorrow morning. Listen to the opening drive with Jeff and JJ.
Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow.